Uh, Good evening. It is 2:01. It is Sunday. It is the Sunday show. I'm gonna get the notifications out myself, super quick. There's no other way to do it. It really is getting colder. Like, I got the window open, thinking I needed to keep it open all day. No, that shit's fucking cold. Okay. Okay. Adam is here. What? Oh. There we go. Perfect. Let's knock this shit out for oh shit. That's right, I don't buy that. So there was a lot of shit that happened this week. I put down some stuff in the topics underneath. But there's a whole bunch of other things that ended up happening this week. And I gotta go track some of that shit down. Or I'll be looking in chat to see some topics that I might have missed. So we're good. We're good on Twitter, main account. Now I need to log into my there we go. Log into the PlayStation Legion Twitter account. Great.
What's up, J Rip?
What's going on?
Not much, man. Just watching my Eagles get their ass kicked right now.
What team are they going up against?
The Los Angeles Rams, they're losing 21-10. The only good thing is the Cowboys are losing 20-6.
20-6.
Yeah, the Cowboys are losing 20-6. That's the only good thing about the Eagles losing right now.
Okay. Okay. I shared it pretty much everywhere. I'm gonna go share it on Facebook just for the fuck of it. See if some people spread it. You know, the link around. Um, let's knock that out and then get started. I mean, we can prepare. Let's see what we got on the topics. First of all, we're talking about the PS5 selling out. And the frustration in that for myself and many other people. We will talk about that first. Okay. First of all, we're talking about the PS5 selling out. Okay.
Can't believe Rounder Man came outside today.
Okay.
Yeah, man, temperature's getting colder, Jay. It's about that time.
Yeah, I felt it. I feel it already. Like I don't like it. So.
To be honest with you, I'm not a I don't like the summer. Like I only liked it when I was in school because
I
we
mean,
got a
I don't
break.
like
Like
sweating a lot like that, but
I
I
don't like
also
the
don't like being freezing fucking cold.
I like the spring.
Hate that
That's
shit.
that's the best time. I don't mind, to be honest. The winter doesn't bother me that much.
Okay, so I think we're good. I shared it on all three links in the Facebook, the community section of the YouTube channel, Twitter, PlayStation Legends Twitter, and I think last is the PlayStation app
Baseball
itself.
playoff begins on October 6th.
Who?
Baseball playoffs.
Yeah.
Because the Eagles are making me this close about to play my games, man. Like you let them score one more. If they didn't score on this drive, or I would have been like, I'm done. But I can't, though. I'm gonna come back and watch, man. Look at this, man. This defense is garbage right now.
Okay. That one's not working. It is probably over. There we go. There we go. Last link to send. See how that works. That was the PlayStation app. Okay. Sent it within the first 10
Y'all
minutes.
getting carved up by bootlegs and rollouts. If you don't make an adjustment to stop this crap, man. God
Okay.
damn.
Somatic. We're gonna do the podcast thing. Okay. All notifications have been sent. Welcome to everybody that is here. Shane, what's going on? Ice Queen, what's going on? AWS Escher, what's going on? Escher says, still not a fan of Florida. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, Florida is beautiful. It's just very, very hot at certain points. I think when I went down there, might have been the year before last. I think we might have went down there around March, the end of March or something like that. It was still pretty chilly, but it wasn't like sweltering hot like this summer up here in Maryland. It wasn't that bad. Okay, there's a few things I just wanted to check on. No. Yes. I figured. Okay. Okay, so somebody else is live. That's why. I was wondering where everybody was. So it seems like Next Gen is live. That is a good topic. Who else? That's 229. Who else? Okay. That makes sense. So they got offline when he went live. He went live. I can't really see the start. Okay. Well, let's cover our topics. I'm live in the UK. Can't pre-order the PlayStation. It's sold out. What's going on, Jamar Bates? What's going on, Sean? Umar, what's going on? So it seems like I would say all locations are sold out. Whatever stock they had, they're gone. They're all gone right now. If you wanted to pre-order one, you couldn't. Yeah, you couldn't pre-order PS5 if you wanted to. So the problem I'm not liking is a retailer that I've been using for years, and I've been buying games, TVs, everything. I've been buying from this retailer, and retailer is Amazon. They weren't prepared. They weren't prepared.
My thing, they should have had practice with all this COVID shit going on. You gotta rehearse something.
It's not that, Somatic. All you have to do is put a picture.
No, they were messing up with those things during that time too. Like
but listen to this. They don't even have the camera. They don't have the headset. They don't have the games. Nothing is up on their website.
They don't got none of the accessories.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, so you have two PS5s.
So now they kind of forced my hand to go to GameStop, and I don't like
That's the thing. I don't want to go to GameStop, but I'm going to Best Buy. Because GameStop told me they sold out of everything, and GameStop also told me they sold out of the camera. So they sold out of everything. I already got the confirmation that I now own a PS5. I paid the whole $424. The $60 is paid off for the camera. I'm good. I have everything I want. I want the physical PS5. So I'm hoping we have some more waves of pre-orders so I can put some money down on the physical and give this digital away somewhere. But if push comes to shove, and I'm left with the digital, and I can't get the fucking physical because that shit keeps going fast, then hey, I'm just gonna have the digital.
From what Son of Sam told me, that digitals are going faster than physical. I'm gonna get the physical regardless, because I'm more of a physical disc guy.
But the digital is the one I could get at that time, because when I clicked on Best Buy, the physical, when they restocked at 3 in the morning, the physical was already sold out again. The digital was still there. And I ran, for Best Buy, and I ran to go get it.
The funny thing is, if there was available one at Best, I would have to wait till Wednesday until my John come through. You heard me, Jay?
You say you would have had to wait until Wednesday?
Let's say if they had the physical one today, right? I would still have to wait until Wednesday, because that's when my check would drop.
The thing is, I was afraid that even if I had the money to get the PS5, I would have ran as fast as possible to get to GameStop that night, and I still would have been late.
Yeah, you know what's sad?
You know
even if I had it today, I wouldn't be able to get to it because my girl, she has the card today. Yeah.
So that's how it is for me.
Yeah, for far as my stepson, his mom's gonna get him that PS5, because I told her, I was like, I'm not gonna buy a system just for him to play the same game. That doesn't make any sense.
So what does she say about that?
She said, well, let's see what happens. I'm like, okay.
No, you buy it. And you gotta put your foot down. You gotta put your foot down. You have to look her in the eyes and say, I'm not buying that damn system for him. It's hard enough as possible right now.
Think about it. To play the same thing, to buy another.
He can play all the same. Well, all the same games that he wants to play. If he wants to only play Fortnite, bro, keep the PS4. You still can play with people that own a PS5.
I told her, I was like, he's gonna have to keep his PS4, because there's no because I'm gonna tell him, like, if I don't see you upgrade your gaming ability beyond this stupid game, you're not getting. I'm not wasting my time buying you PS5 because.
There have been some great games that came out, and
if he wants to play Fortnite, Sam, don't fucking buy him one. Simple as that, man.
No.
It's just that case. If kids are playing Fortnite, they're gonna just play COD again, right? There's no reason to get a brand new console this year, not unless you give
I
a shit
agree, Adam.
about.
That's what I told him. I was like, I'm not going to buy you a PS5 if you're just going to play that shitty ass Fortnite every single
Exactly,
time.
bro. There's no reason for him to get a
That's a
fucking
waste
PS5.
of money. That's a waste of money.
Save your money, yeah, exactly, bro. It's a waste of money. That is a waste of money. Low key, that's a waste of money.
Yep.
There's no reason for it. Like, get the fuck out of it, kid. Sorry.
It's like Adam. You know what's? He's obsessive about the game because when he's not playing it, he'll watch YouTube videos about it. I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Bro. I would have thought Fortnite would have, like, for most kids, man, would have went out the fucking window. That game's been dead for
They actually went back to when we first played that game. It's so much like I didn't like it then. I think it just went complete shit now. Like they just.
It's when it comes to Fortnite. Right at the beginning, when Fortnite came out, it was that case of again, like you jumped into Fortnite. It was fun to play because again, you didn't have. It was more to do with gun skill, you know, that sort of thing.
Yeah,
like a lot of people.
bullshit you got going on now. With
Exactly, but now, right? But now that game is all about your skill within the aspects of building. If you know how to build, you're pretty much probably most likely going to win.
I never see people do. I don't really see people. They just build the shit out of shit and then they sneak and kill you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all I see
pretty fucking
That's
lame.
why.
Hey,
man,
somebody, do you ever get some Call of Duty gameplay? Because you know the beta's probably over now.
No, I downloaded it. It's already. So whenever you want to hop on.
No, I'm saying the beta probably over. Like it's over.
It's over.
Oh, it's over already. Oh,
yeah,
hold on, oh God.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm not a Call of Duty guy anyway, so.
I know, but
I was going to play that yesterday. I was going to play it yesterday, and I thought, fuck it. I've got a whole day tomorrow. I'll play it tomorrow, right? I literally got on Twitter and I saw a track say 4 more hours left. I went, what the fuck?
But Adam, why would they do that? Why not just let it play through until the end of Sunday? What's the point of stopping it? And
a lot of people were tweeting at them saying, why do you not just let it like ride until Monday at 9 a.m.? And it's like everyone was saying this, and it's like no one had a clue. But again, this is an alpha, so the beta is not next weekend. I think it's the following weekend. So, you know, obviously, was it on the 9th of October? If you have pre-ordered it, you can play it on the Friday. But if you haven't, you can play it on the Saturday and the Sunday, and then the next weekend after that, next weekend after that. So it's I'm looking forward to it, but it is that case of people have downloaded the alpha, right? Maybe yesterday. It's kind of, and then obviously, you know, they haven't gone on. And now it's closed, you might as well just fucking get rid of it because that's the alpha. You're going to have to download the beta next because it's not the same. Yeah, I jumped on literally like an hour ago to play 2 games of Mosh Pit. And I literally fucking went onto a hard point and then I did another hard point. And I was like, I just basically did 2 hard points and that was it. And it was, from what I played, I fucking love that game. That's my, Treyarch, when it comes to COD games, that's my bread and butter. But, yeah.
It was really good. Obviously, it was fast-paced, but, I really liked it. I think it was really good. And I hate Call of Duties. And, of course, I didn't like dying a lot and getting sniped and shit, but the feel of it was great. The graphics were great. The maps were great. I only played Miami because I didn't care about the other maps.
That's a PS4 version.
Exactly, PS5. That's a PS4 version. And so I'm really impressed with what I saw. So what I did do today, I made sure that I got some screenshots of food. I don't know, something had happened and I ended up spawning in a restaurant. Then I looked around and I saw food on the table. I was like, oh shit, they got food in this game? So obviously, I took about 8 pictures of some food, maybe 10. It could have been 15. But I did what I had to do.
I did what I had to do.
Yeah.
Also, listen, my first game on Hardpoint, man, it literally came down to the fucking wire, bro. It was like 243, 243. I fucking contested the Hardpoint, laid it the fuck down, and I fucking won my first game. like, damn.
So I got some badass news. I took multiple screenshots, but only 2 of them fucking captured. Yeah, so I took so they had an Easter egg, I guess, for an old Activision game. It was called Fishing Derby. And I think that was an old Atari Activision game, and they put it in an arcade. It was in a restaurant, so I thought that was a pretty cool Easter egg.
Man, to play to an 8, Shit.
So, I mean, look,
what up,
it was really. Hey, what's going on, Eddie?
Oh, yes. That's what they needed. Thank God.
But it was really good. I mean, I'm kind of pissed off about those other pictures I didn't get. That sucks.
What up, Eddie?
What up, man? Nothing upset right now. I can't play the Call of Duty.
Damn, Eddie.
Me too. I was gonna hop on it too, Eddie, but I'm way too late too, man. Way too late, bro.
It's all right, bro. I think I put some gameplay up the other day.
They just sent me the code for the game.
No.
Why would they send it to you?
Eddie, that's the beta, man. That's not the alpha.
Oh, that's the beta you got?
That's the beta, man. Like this weekend was the alpha. The beta's in 2 weeks' time. That's what you got it for. Yeah, he's fine, bro. Yeah, he's fine.
But it is what it is, bro. You gotta be alright, bro. So what? You gonna go straight for PS5, or you get a PS4 again, or what are you gonna do with that?
I don't know, bro. I'm thinking about just skipping the PlayStation 4 and just get the 5.
Just get the 5, bro. I mean, look, you played a good amount of games this gen, right? You good, right?
Yeah, I played Ghost, Tsushima, but I ain't played. I'm thinking about waiting to get Last of Us 2 on the PlayStation 5.
Okay, so hear this out. You got about 6 weeks until the PS5 comes out. About 6 weeks now.
Yeah.
You're good. You're good, bro. I think you can make it 6 weeks. Just go to work, or
I'm gonna stack
for those jobs.
Stack
the money, man. That's what you do. Stack that money. Make sure you can get a PS5 though. Make sure you pre-order one. Put some money down at GameStop. Whenever the pre-orders open back up, make sure you're the first one to know. Make sure that.
I'm glad you said Best Buy though, man, because I think that's a good spot to look.
Exactly. I'm about to share the screen in just a little bit, guys. I just gotta look for a logo or whatever.
Jay, what about Walmart? You think they'll?
Walmart goes fast. Walmart goes very fast.
Hey Jay.
What's
The
up?
line was super packed up in there. Everybody was buying that 5. They had like over 25 people up in Walmart.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna have to probably do.
25
If I do that, I'm gonna have to wake up early and go over there, like as soon as it opens up.
Yeah, but it's pretty much. Look at this, Eddie. Are you cool with people in GameStop? Do you go there normally?
Not really. I know somebody used to work at GameStop, but he don't work there no more.
Okay, so how often do you go to GameStop?
I really buy my games online. I don't really buy my games from GameStop.
Okay, so
I buy my games
you kind of
online.
like me. So, what I was about to tell you is, if you have a relationship with somebody that's at GameStop, maybe you can get them to, try to get a pre-order copy, reserve, like keep you one, just one. So when you go there, you can go pre-order that shit, put the money down. That's what I was gonna tell you. But if you don't go there normally, I don't know how that'll work.
I know I'm gonna have to give my sister the money, tell her to go over there and pay for it, because I'm gonna be at work most of the time. So I might just buy it on Amazon. I might just buy it on Best Buy online.
I do
it like that.
Do what you gotta do, bro.
So I got a question, y'all.
Do they do it like last time? Did they give you the accessories like the way the PS4 did it? Like you can get the accessories, but just not the system?
Yeah, you can do that individual, whenever you want.
I want to ask Adam, JayTech, and something. I want to ask y'all two something. Why they never did a remaking of Heaven Swords?
Because they consider that a flop, even though it wasn't. That's how PlayStation.
They can't do any more.
Yeah, and they own the rights, but the developer that made it doesn't want to fuck with them. Put it that way.
Theoretically, I always thought Senua was technically a sequel to it because the sister literally looked like fucking Senua.
Yeah.
They're using it. It's not Senua. Adam, hold on. It's not Senua herself. It's her sister or something.
No, you know, obviously, in Heavenly Sword, right? She has a sister.
Oh
right?
no, I thought I'm thinking of Hellblade. I'm sorry.
No, yeah. Like, no, in Heavenly Blade, right? She's got a sister. I forgot the main character's name, right? Mm-hmm. And she looked a lot like Senua. And when I saw Senua, I was like, is this a sequel to Hellblade or like? Sorry, not Hellblade. Heavenly Sword. And it was like, no, it's not. Why does that character look a lot like fucking her sister? I'm like, okay, I'm fine, but you know.
You do what you gotta do, man.
I think it's Yuna. No, it wasn't Yuna. It was like something. It's like to begin with a U. Forgot.
That was a good ass game, though. That was a good game. I don't know why they.
I like the ending to that game where you fought.
I'm excited that I can play those games on PlayStation Now. Heavenly Sword, I think, is on PlayStation Now, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it does kind of suck though.
Yo, Adam, Dallas is getting ripped. They're getting their ass ripped.
No, they're not.
Yes.
I hate Dallas. I hate Dallas too, man.
I hate Dallas 3.
Adam, they just got back into this game. It's 21-16 now.
Oh, about time. Damn.
Yeah, because they was getting their ass whipped.
Oh, is that you?
Yeah, my squad. They was getting their ass whipped. They just made it a close game.
Yeah, I saw you earlier on, man. You were definitely here, man.
We'll play against the Raiders tomorrow.
Okay,
who
people.
You the Saints? Yeah,
Raph the Emperor. Hold on, Somatic. Raph the Emperor with a $5 super chat. What's up, Jay? Oh, hold on. What's up, Jay? Let Yella know once the new season of Warzone drops. We need to get on it. Okay, I'll let him know. I'm pretty sure he'd be ready. Joystick Guru. Let me read some of this stuff, Somatic. You know, if you want to help
who said
out.
That?
That was Raph the Emperor.
Was he asked?
He said, let Yella know once the new season of Call of Duty Warzone drops, we need to get in on it.
That would be until the launch. That'll probably be at the launch of. That would be probably when Black Ops Cold War comes out.
Yeah. Okay, so Joystick Guru, he says, Super Walmart has about 20 units of actual stock of each console on launch. That's your best bet. Exactly. Like, well, that's your best bet. I mean, I got a Walmart, a Best Buy, GameStop not too far from me in driving distance.
Don't go for Amazon. If that was me, bro, do not go for Amazon.
Definitely don't go. You're never gonna get it at Amazon. No, never. You're never getting that shit at Amazon.
Again, I would say Amazon, but the fact that they're giving out letters saying you might not get at launch, but every other place is telling you, nope, you're good. Go with them. Always go with them.
So, guys, I'm about to share my screen. I just gotta, again, I wanna make sure I get a different logo for the Sunday show. It's the same logo, but without the shooter guy. So I just wanted to get that so I could put it underneath the screen. So if you guys don't mind, just give me a little bit of time. I did put one for Halloween also, so I'll be using that this month. Well, I'll be using it for the month of October. It'd be like the Grim Reaper holding a controller. It's pretty cool. I'll let you guys see that on Twitter. Let's get this one out the way and then go delete Somatic, you know? That's something that we like to do. Delete that guy.
I love how that guy was quickscope me for this whole match, and I was literally able to turn and fucking burn him like that. Well, that made no fucking sense to me.
That's illegal, Adam.
I don't know. Sniping in this game, man, it is literally like Modern Warfare 2 all over again. It's like, it's so easy and responsive. There's like zero flinch. They need to add flinch to the snipers in this game because if it's one shot, one kill, man. Like,
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I understand that you talking about. I missed that. I'm trying to get to unlock that sniper rifle on the Call of Duty. They got
There's a few things that I found out was that one, the sliding distance in this game needs to be like dialed back a little tiny bit. The headshot multiplier needs to dial back a little tiny bit because there is headshot multiplier. It is quite aggressive. And then apart from that, snipers need to be. I mean, I feel like snipers need to add flinch to it with snipers, just to like compensate that situation. And also the sense where, you know, it's not a one-shot, one-kill if you're going below the the feet. If it's top of the torso headshot, that's fine. But if it's like bottom of the stomach, legs, nah, that's a two that you get a crit shot, that's it. But nah. But apart from that, man, the game is actually the time to kill is actually pretty damn good. I mean, the headshot multiplayer just needs to be dialed down a bit because it's aggressive.
They were talking about they're not putting Warzone Call of Duty, the new one. They say they're gonna update.
They're updating the Warzone. Yeah, so basically they're basically shifting Warzone into Black Ops. Well, Black Ops is being shifted into Warzone, and it's just gonna like slowly and collectively just like migrate.
Yeah, upgrade.
I don't know how they're doing it because the movement in this game is different to movement in that game. But again, they can introduce a new map which can completely turn that upside down, which I think they might do.
Yeah, they might do it different. If they do it like that, that might gonna be wrong.
I mean, I wouldn't mind it because it just means, for me personally, it just means that you don't have tac sprint anymore, which when I was playing my first match, a couple of hours ago or an hour ago, it was fucking weird because tac sprint in Modern Warfare, I would always double press down on my right stick or left stick. Sorry. Now that that's gone, it's like it feels so fucking strange, but it works. Again, there's no. I did not like tac sprint in that last game, man. It was too much. Fucking my analog stick was rubbing out. Literally, my thumbs would fucking hurt after playing that game.
Sony anniversary.
What you think about how the new Call of Duty is, Adam?
Sorry?
What you like about it?
Well, like I said, man, like it's Treyarch. Like when it comes to Treyarch, when it making COD games, they're always good at what they do. They know how to. The gunplay is always good. The competitive side, the maps are pretty damn solid as well. Yeah. From what I played the smaller maps. I didn't play the bigger maps, which I think I should have really jumped into one of those 12v12 maps. But yeah, I mean, yeah. Apart from my only gripes with that game, the only gripes that I have with the game is like what I mentioned, like it's just little tiny things, and then obviously improving the margins. Actually, no, what there is actually one more thing actually, and I understand why they're doing this, but I don't quite get it. It's the kill streaks or the score streaks in the game. Basically, if I died so many times, like in the sense where I didn't think I would get streaks, I got a spy plane and artillery chopper. I died multiple times, and at the end of the match, I did get a chopper, or like I would say maybe a little bit out from that. So it was a sense of basically my early streaks. I don't know how it worked, but basically it felt like my early streaks would reset if I died, but when it comes to like my last streak, like my helicopter or whatever I have, it would stack, which I don't mind. It takes longer to get it, which is fine, but if you're having these matches where they last a long fucking time, it's not good. I think they should really go back. No offense to like the people that really don't they can't get streaks, but I would rather they don't do that, because if you're up against sweats, they're going to be getting those things aggressively. And again, it doesn't matter if they die or not. Yeah, I think they need to dial that shit back.
You're talking about Cold War, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that there was tons of helicopters being spammed in the air. Yeah. A lot.
I hope they put ground wall on that, like not ground wall, ground wall, like the bit maps on there.
Yeah.
They have. Not as big as that. They've got 12v12, which is like.
I like that. That's what I'm gonna be playing.
But it's pretty good. They're pretty good maps. Well, the map, presumably, anyway.
Okay.
So I like to play.
So this is like the last screenshot I took, guys. What's going on, Predman? This is the last screenshot I took early this morning. I tried to get a couple games in. I captured some stuff on the Elgato. to get the 4K images. Obviously, I played like shit this morning. But yeah, they were real sweaty this morning. I mean, it was like the last couple hours of Call of Duty, so you already know how they were gonna play. I don't have a problem with Call of Duty. Call of Duty is what it is, but it does, on a PS4 Pro running it in 1080p, it looks amazing. It looks amazing. It's a lot of detail, a lot of reflections. By the way, a lot of reflections. So let's really get started. I want to get started and talk. Hello? Oh, okay. I wanted to get started and talking about Crysis. Crysis. I know people that have gotten the game. I've talked to people that have gotten the game. I've seen the video. Please, if you're listening to the Soundmont voice and you're thinking about buying Crysis on consoles, do not do it. Don't do it. Crysis.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, the game that PC fans been bragging about since last gen, thinking it was one of the best games ever, and it was the shittiest game console fans ever played last gen, and the remaster is just as bad on consoles. Do not pick it up. I don't know how this game is going to run on the Xbox Series X or the PS5, but right now on the Xbox One X and the PS4 Pro, it's running like dog shit. Some people are saying it's because they tried to do ray tracing. Other people are saying it's just a bad port.
Yeah, on the Xbox.
Yeah, the one that a video I saw with ray tracing on the Xbox Series X, it was.
No, I think it was on the Xbox.
Yeah, that was on the Xbox Series X. That's the video.
No, I thought it was on the. I think they were able. They were trying to do that on the Xbox One X. They were actually trying to do it on that.
That's what I'm saying. That's
no,
the one.
Xbox Series X.
No, I meant to say One X. You know the fucking names suck. Yeah. Yeah. So I looked at that shit. It looked really, really buggy. I mean, I think a couple people joked about that game breaking their consoles, but I don't think it did. There's no real.
Like, last generation, like PS3 generation, whatever you want to call it. Well, when the first game came out on PC, that was a technical marvel.
Yeah.
For games, but again, studios, engines catch up, and obviously, if you're not consistent, you get left behind, sort of thing.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah. It was a good game. I mean, again, I played Crysis 2 and 3. Well, 1, 2, and 3. My brother told me he actually got it, which I might download and see what it's like. But again, I'm not that enticed to jump on it.
Yeah.
Again, but yeah, I mean, Crysis was it's CryEngine, which is it's a pretty damn good engine. But recently, it's been in the back. It's been dormant. So.
Which TV is good for? What do you think I should get? What type of TV I should get?
For the PS5?
Yeah.
Look, me personally, if you're gonna play in 1080p, you can get any of the 4K TVs that have been releasing over the last 4 or 5 years, right? But if you're gonna be playing in 120 frames per second, you need to start shopping around for these new TVs that allow you to do 120 frames per second. So, I can't really direct you to one right now because I'm about to go over the rest of the topics for the news.
Gotcha.
But make sure whatever TV you're looking at, I think it's, if I'm correct, it's 120 gigahertz or hertz.
Yeah.
You need to make sure it says that. So if it doesn't say that, it's not going to do 120. And if you're planning on doing 120 or playing a lot of games that do 120, that's the TV you need to get. I don't want you to waste your money and get a TV that's doing 60 frames, but you plan on doing 120. You might as well just go get the more expensive TV that can do 120. Amazon has a payment plan for the brand new Sony TVs. I think they're like the X something. For the brand new Sony TVs that have PS5 ready with 120 frames compatible. You can do that. I think that's like $87 a month to pay it off. So
Gotcha.
I was thinking about doing that until I get all the money and just pay it off. And so that means you pay $87. They ship you the TV, and then they just keep charging you $87 a month to pay it off. So I mean, that's what I was about to go for. I'm probably gonna do that next month. But even those motherfuckers flying. Like, a lot of shit's flying right now, and I would not believe it because I thought so many people were out of work, but obviously a lot of people still have jobs and they're buying up all this shit. I'm gonna go share my screen real quick, guys. I want to thank the 26 people that are here. I do know that Next Gen 720 is on, so I'm pretty sure a good amount of my viewers are over there watching them fuss and argue about shit. Where are we with... Well, I'm trying to find out. There we go. There we go. That's what I was looking for. So, I'm going to share the screen, but... I'm trying to remember. Is that too fucking small? Hold on, bro. That might be too fucking small. There we go. This is big. This was big enough, right? Okay, let me share the screen. So I was over here doing the logo shit. Let's see how this shit is. So we got Best Buy right now, and we got Amazon, right? And then we got extra YouTube up, and we got something about some news for that, and then we got Twitter. So there we go. Okay. So let's get started. First of all, I don't like that this shit is here. I don't. Can I delete that and just get that on my fucking cart? Good. Yeah, I don't need that shit, but it's still on the side. I don't know why. When you search PlayStation 5 or PS5, right? I just do it the proper way. Put the capital P, the capital S, and the 5. I'm gonna search it. Restart. Looks a little different. So it has the PS4 bundle, right? Don't care. Then it has the PS5 currently unavailable. It's been unavailable since the pre-orders went live on Amazon that weren't supposed to start. Then if you scroll down, you might see another PS5, and that one might be digital. But I didn't see that one, so I don't know what that's all about. Okay, so if you're scrolling down and you see any PS5 games, the only PS5 games you see on Amazon are multi-platform titles, which obviously piss me the fuck off, because I'm not buying any multi-platform titles day one. I can buy them the whole generation. I don't need to buy them motherfuckers day one. So, I went to the second page, and I found this shit. Headset sold out. Controller sold out. Digital console sold out. Camera is still in stock. Well, I didn't know that. Controller is still in stock. Okay. I can fucking do. I am doing that. I'm gonna fucking put that shit in the cart real quick. I'm gonna put that shit in the fucking cart. And what else? Excuse me, everybody. Let's go put some of this shit in the cart. Look at that. Digital edition. So if you come here, you can find all the fucking shit, huh? You just scroll down and like all of the shit is here. But why didn't they feature this on their fucking page? They make it so hard to get this shit. They got a shitload of controllers though. But everything else they don't got. This is what they're calling the HD camera. Because it's 1080p. Oh, I can't wait to use this camera. Let me go pre-order this shit before. I already got the camera, by the way. I'm gonna have to take that out. Yeah, that shit is fucking beautiful. That's the most beautiful fucking... Oh, I never saw what the box looked like. Well, you look at that. That's what the box looks like. I didn't know that. That is really nice. I wonder if they have a box for the camera. Oh, they do have a box for the camera. Why haven't we saw these boxes yet? That's weird. Pretty dope looking box, by the way. that shit gets me a little bit more excited for this shit. Okay, definitely. So this is what they have. They have the DualSense, right? And they have the camera. The controller is sold out, and the headsets are sold out. The digital system is sold out, and this is sold out. But I'm already on the sign up first alert for the physical system, so whenever they have it, I'm gonna get a notification. I'm gonna quickly go here. From what I understand, on my Amazon, and I go look at my email real quick. PS5. So, I got no notifications that I can brag about. None. I got nothing. I got not a single notification at all. Nothing from Amazon. So, it works because I didn't get none. So, that's cool. Well, we're going to put the controller in there because I want an extra controller, and if I'm lucky, maybe they'll ship it to the house early. I do want an extra controller. I want one of these. Where are we at? So all they have is the camera and the controller. I would advise you guys to definitely get the camera this time around. You never know what type of crazy shit Sony's gonna do. I mean, the first camera for the PS3, if you think about it, that one had PlayStation Move support later in the generation. The camera for the PS4 had PlayStation VR support later in the generation. And we already know PlayStation VR for the PS4 will be backwards compatible for the PS5. That was confirmed today that you will get a free adapter piece. But who knows what they're going to do with this brand new camera since it's going to be already 1080p. So I can't wait to see what they're going to do with that shit. So, cameras there. I can't show you all my shit right now. Hold on. Let me just, change some shit real quick. Yeah. How about y'all look at this? Because X is gonna definitely give it to you. Speaking of X giving it to you guys, what do you, how many people, just being honest, and you're not gonna get judged or anything, how many people are getting the Xbox Series X? Like any model, like the cheap one or the other one, like how many?
Not me. Nah.
Not me.
Not me. Not me.
Not you guys. I'm talking about anybody in the chat. I know you guys aren't getting that shit.
Oh shit.
I'm reading this shit. Guys, I'm not picking up the controller from Amazon because they're up here telling me 2 business days once it's shipped. Free Prime delivery, or 6 to 7 business days once shipped. That means it will not be coming day one. Because they're not giving me the date once I'm here on the checkout. They're not giving me the date at all. Yeah, so yeah, that's a honest to God problem on Amazon. You don't know if you're gonna get that shit. You don't know if you're gonna get it. So back here to now my new favorite retailer, Best Buy, because I was able to get my system over here. So as you can see, you got you know, the physical right there, and then you got, sorry, this is the digital right here and physical, and they put right here coming soon, so it will have more in stock later. I like that they did that. It's more professional than what Amazon's doing. You can still pre-order at my location. You can still pre-order Spider-Man for $70, and that is the collector's one that includes the Spider-Man remaster for the original game. And then you also have Demon Souls. You can purchase that for $70. The normal Spider-Man without the remaster of the original Spider-Man is only $50. Call of Duty Cold War is $70. Okay. Now remember, Call of Duty Cold War is $70, but it's not an exclusive. So a lot of third-party developers will be charging you a $10 increase. You're getting the 60 frames, you're getting the native 4K, you're getting the ray tracing. That stuff comes at a cost. Development is not cheap for some of these newer type games. They were never cheap, but they just kept the price at $60 for 2 generations. But most people have been paying well over $60 for their games, if you include season passes and, you know, battle passes and all that other type of pass, collector's edition, silver edition, bronze edition, gold edition. You know, it's so many different things that they have worked in this generation when you buy a game. It's good to know that Sackboy will still be $60. No one cares about Assassin's Creed. I don't even know what that's all about. The Mamba Forever NBA 2K21 is $100. I will not be buying that. Look at this. Gold edition of Assassin's Creed, $109.
Jay, the Mamba Forever is Kobe Bryant, Black Mamba. That's
I already know what that is. Not paying $100 for him to be on a case. I'm still scrolling down, so hold on. I might see the other edition, but for right now, I have not saw any other NBA. Okay, see look at all these other editions. Look at this deluxe edition for Madden, $80. Assassin's Creed Gold Edition, we already went over, $110. FIFA, no, I'm just looking at PS5 games. They trying to get away with another $110 for the Gold Edition of Watch Dogs. I would skip all of those games. Godfall is charging you $90 for the deluxe edition. Okay, I won't be buying that. $70 for Destruction All Stars. I want to support that developer. I'm doing that. What the fuck is this one? They got like 3 different editions of Godfall, so please be careful out there. So they have a $90 Godfall, a $100 Godfall, and a $70 Godfall. The $70 Godfall is the standard edition of the game. And I was just fucking talking about all these damn editions. Lego Star Wars, that shit's a pass. I wait for that to be like $4. Far Cry 6 is $100 for the gold edition steelbook. Devil May Cry 5 special edition is $40. I would buy that, and it's a PS5 one. Okay, that's not bad. That's actually not bad. NBA 2K15, 2K21, sorry. Standard edition is $70. Far Cry 6 standard edition is $60. And then you have these Astros and a Turtle Beach that's white, and I guess it's compatible with the PS5 but not made specifically for the PS5. One is $100, the other one's $120. No one cares about that Ubisoft game either. This one's not bad. As you can see from my location, they still have the camera in stock. A lot of people are not buying that camera. I ain't gonna ask y'all again, and I'm not gonna tell you again. You wanna miss out? Miss out. You don't know what type of little applications, video chat shit they're gonna add, and then by the time they tell you, it's gonna be too late because that shit gonna start selling out just as fast as the console itself. The headsets have been selling out. The charging units obviously have been selling out. Bro, they got everything in this bitch. Look at this. Wow. I never heard of this. Ballin' Wonderland? I don't even know what game that is. Just Dance? Oh, God, why do they not just stop making those games, man? The fuck? I wish they would stop making those games,
still make
man.
that bullshit?
Yeah, they still make it, man.
Yeah.
I think it's your fault.
This is true.
I think it's your fault. So I'm about to head down to the chat. It's really getting crazy out there in terms of the prices for games, but some of them are worth it and some are just not. So I will give you the games that I want to pick up day one, right? And then you guys give me your games, right? So let's do what's going on. Okay, so Destruction All Stars, right? Destruction All Stars, Demon Souls. Spiderman. And I'm gonna be honest, that's it. I'm gonna pick up those 3 games day one. I'm splitting the other games, so I don't really count that one, and that's the Sackboy one. But those are the 3 games I really want day one. Those are the games I want. I have a multiplayer game, which is Destruction All Stars, a competitive multiplayer game. Spider-Man, continuing the story from the previous game. And then what in the fuck? Okay, like I was saying, okay. And I have Demon Souls, which is a single player game with co-op and multiplayer elements, if all is to be believed. We have not got a confirmation that those elements are not there, but we also have not got a confirmation that those elements are there. Maybe Adam can shine some light on that, but I don't know at this point in time. They have not delved deep into the co-op or multiplayer elements of Demon Souls. They have not talked about the customizing your character either. It is a tall order for a remake of that caliber, but I believe they can do it, and it would look amazing. So, also, I'm getting a camera, which is already paid off. I wanted to go back and see what's... It is about that crime. We call it crime water. That's what we call it. So I apologize, guys. I really do. No. You know what? We're gonna keep that there. I'm just gonna go to the full screen. So this is the shit that I got. This is the stuff that I got. This is the fucking shit, you know. That's the shit I got. So I got the camera out the way. I got the digital unit out the way. I just have to go and pick that shit up. So that's it. Gotta pick that shit up. Yeah. So I'm gonna be going to Best Buy and seeing. I guess it'll be this week or next week. I'm gonna see what goes down when it comes to. Do I get it shipped to the house? Do I go there? Do I want to get it shipped to the house and wait? Do I just want to go there early? Obviously, whenever I go up there, they're gonna tell me they don't fucking know. So I'm gonna try to see if I can cut it closer to the release date, and that would probably be. I don't know. That would probably be anywhere between 2 weeks from now or after the next holiday, which is in October. So After that next holiday, then I go, because the PS5 releases right after another holiday, and that will be in November. That's Veterans Day. So I'm gonna get the controller, but I'm not getting the controller. I'm gonna wait. Cause see, when you buy shit from Best Buy, they demand the payment up front. So as long as I got the camera and the controller's already with the system, I'm good on that. I've pre-ordered Demon Souls, Miles Morales, and Godfall, the $90 edition. Okay, cool. That's good. And that's Mr. Decepticon 62. What's going on, bro? That's a cool name. Just looking to pick up Sekiro physical copy between now and the end of the year. Oh, that's what Cyber Dragon wants. Cool. What's going on, Verge Brizzle? I'm scrolling up now. I see that you're on your break and you're watching the Sunday show. Thank you for all the support, man. Spider-Man Miles Morales PS5 is in Amazon. You said it's on Amazon? I'll go check. I just wish that they had a PS5 specific section, and they don't have that shit yet. So I'm really sucked that they don't have that section yet. Spider-Man Miles Morales PS5. So that's what I just searched. Spider-Man PS4 comes up 2 times, digital deluxe, or sorry, collector's edition, which is sold out. Ghost of Tsushima, Iron Man, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. I'm not seeing Spider-Man's Miles Morales on Amazon, and I searched the name. So my problem with Amazon is, like, you have to either search the name specifically or something else in a way that it'll pop up, and then when you just put Spider-Man Miles Morales, all you're getting is Spider-Man Miles Morales t-shirts and comic books and toys, and it's just really sloppy the way they have it. They needed to have a PS5 section on this fucking retailer. I mean, Amazon is too fucking popular, too big to not do this shit, man. Like, come on, man. We all know, you know, that people gonna be on this bitch all the time. You gotta have your shit straight. No, I still don't see it. Let me see, who told me that? Support Gaming, you were the one that told me that it was on Amazon. I don't see it. I was trying. I just tried. I can't see it. I saw nothing but multi-plot PS5 titles. Picked up Demon Souls and probably Assassin's Creed. No offense to you, my personal opinion on Assassin's Creed is I don't want to support Ubisoft anymore. I hope that they understand that maybe they should either work harder on Assassin's Creed or have that motherfucker take a break for a few years and come up with something new. And not Division and not Watch Dogs, okay? Take a break from those games too. Make something new that's good. So, yeah, but Demon Souls is fucking awesome. I'm gonna wait on getting a second DualSense in case Sony has a varied colors later on. You know, right? You know, that's a fucking good idea. I just keep the controller that comes with the console and the camera, and then, like I said, I'm gonna get three fucking launch titles, and I'm good. Cause that's one more launch title than I had for the PS4 when I got it. I had Knack and Killzone, but I will say my launch lineup quality is much better than the PS4. So I had Knack and Killzone for the PS4 with the camera. Do I have images of that? I got images and I got the fucking unboxing. Just not sure which one I want to show you first. Because both of them are embarrassing. It was like 80 years ago, man. But yeah, I got Knack, Killzone, camera, PS4 with the PS4 controller. That's it. That's how my launch was. So I'm doing pretty much the same thing, but an additional game. And if I add a fourth game, it might be Godfall Standard, or it might be another game that I might have forgot. If Returnal comes out launch, that'll be my fourth game. That'll be my fourth one. Yeah.
I'm getting Cyberpunk, Spiderman, Demon's Souls. Destruction All Stars look interesting, but I really want to see a gameplay video first. I want to know how it plays. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it looks interesting from the trailer.
Yeah, that's what I wish, man. Like, see, if I was in charge of the shit over there, I would have been made sure stuff happened. Like, making sure that that some of these games were already ready, and that these were the games that are showing off. I think they did a really, really bad rollout with the pre-orders, but they did a worse rollout with their lesser games like Destruction All Stars and Returnal. Like, they showed small, tiny ass snippets of that gameplay at the end of the last event, and I felt that was really, really stupid on their part. They could have did a much better job than that.
I mean, it looked really interesting. I don't know, it looked fun. I really want to try it. I want to try it myself.
Okay, guys, I'll let you see some old ass fucking pictures from the year of 2013 or 2014. These will be the pictures right here of as soon as I got my PS4. Obviously I had the Vita at the time, so that's what had the Vita. I had Killzone, Shadowfall, Knack, like I said, the camera and the system itself. So that's what I got launch. That's how my launch was. What was your guys' launches for? So I got, obviously I got mine day one. I got this in 2013, November 2013. Mr. Decepticon. I do want to get the Pulse headset and the camera, even the media remote, but they're sold out here everywhere. Damn, I'm really impressed that the headset sold out so fast. I thought the camera would sell out faster because it's still $60 just like the last camera, and that the headset will have a problem selling. I underestimated everything. Like, this shit went fast. This shit really, really, really went fast. This really went fast. God, did these things sell out fast?
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is when I unboxed the PS4, and I had the controller, bro. And I was so happy, man. I was so happy to own this shit. So happy to start the generation with PlayStation, one of these gens. Beautiful, man, beautiful. But again, this lineup, if you look back at it and you compare it to what we're getting now, in no way, shape, or form is it, on par with this. We're getting much better games this time around than what we got last time. And no disrespect to Killzone or Knack. They were good games for the time. And Killzone still looks amazing to this day. But Demon's Souls, Destruction All Stars, Spiderman, come on, man. You're getting some good shit there.
Yeah, we really.
Really, really good shit. But here's a rare picture that not a lot of people have seen. This is a picture before I traded in my PS3, where I had the PS4, the PS2 Slim, the PS Vita, the PS3, and I had both cameras on top of a Sony Bravia TV. I had the original PS3 camera and the first edition of the PS4 camera. So, if anybody wants to doubt, anybody have any doubts about, hey, JayTech, where were you in 2013? I was here. I was here with you. You might have not knew about me, but I was here. I was right here playing fucking games. 'Cause games are important. But yeah, Love that fucking picture. That's one of my favorite fucking pictures of all time, man. That's a fucking dope ass picture. Like, that's a lot of fucking history right there. That's a ton of fucking history. Yeah, so I'm planning, obviously, I'm gonna be doing a size comparison with the consoles. I'm gonna do a size comparison with the camera. I will be doing quality comparisons as well. I'll be taking some videos of me on camera with the PS4 camera and some videos with me on camera with the PS5 camera. I'll be posting those videos side by side. Gameplay videos. I'll be playing Spiderman on the PS4 and doing some quality comparisons with the Miles Morales, as well as, you know, when I do pre-order Spider-Man, it will be the $70 version. It will be the version that has the Spider-Man 1 remaster. Now I did get some bad confirmation today. This is some pretty fucked up news, but we'll cover it. So the news is, I wanna go get that fucking screenshot. Where is it? There it is. So the news is, right, that your Spider-Man PS4 saves will not transfer over to the remastered version of Spider-Man. The remastered version of Spider-Man is completely different. And with Insomniac confirming that it is a full remaster of Spider-Man, and I would guess the retail price of that would be $20 individual, but they're not going to sell it for by itself right now. That's why they're bundling it with Miles Morales. That does pretty much confirm that a Bloodborne remaster might
happen.
Might actually be in the works. So if you needed that proof, I'm gonna crop an image so it can fit really, really well here, and I'm gonna make sure. Now remember, there is a troll on Twitter that was parading around to be Insomniac, and not too long after that, a lot of people found out that that individual was a troll. This is the real Insomniac. There is an official Twitter check by their name. So I just wanted to get this information to you guys as soon as possible. I'll be posting it right now. Where is it? Here it is. So, you guys saw my proof. Let's talk about some bad shit real quick. I feel that this is bad because a lot of people want to pick up where they left off. I beat the game years ago. I platinumed the game years ago, and I finished the DLC. You're telling me I'm going to have to go play the whole game again, which I don't really have a problem with, but give me the option to leave off where I left off, you know, or start where I left off.
Maybe the old save, maybe the way they remastered is that the old save is really not going to work because it looks different, totally different, for example.
And that's the thing. People need to understand. They have confirmed that it's a remaster. This isn't a rumor anymore. So the possibilities, like Akira was just saying, that Demon's Souls remaster is in the work, and other games are more of a remaster and not an enhancement, is a good thing as far as the quality we're going to be able to experience for these older games next gen. But what will the difference be between a remaster and an enhancement? So will that mean that Spider-Man does not have any enhancement for as far as backwards compatibility, but the big enhancement will be on remaster? Will there be a difference between the quality of the PS4 Pro Spider-Man running on a PS5 and Spider-Man remastered for the PS5. Will there be a difference between those 4 games? Obviously, Digital Foundry will get to the bottom of shit like that, but it's good news to hear, but it's also bad news to hear because you're gonna have to play the whole game over to get the suits or get to the part you want. So
I'm done.
It's cool. It's cool with me. I do it again. I do it again.
Yeah, I'm done.
I can't wait to see what the character models and everything goes. Like a lot of people were bitching about Spider-Man for all the tiniest things, and it was just such a beautiful game. To play that again on a PS5 in 4K, 60 frames per second, it's going to be amazing. I cannot wait.
For sure. Yeah, totally hyped for it. I mean, we saw Miles Morales. If it gets something similar like that, bam, I'm down.
Yeah.
If it looks somewhere similar like that, and it's gonna play even better, 60. It's worth another playthrough, definitely.
I wanted to put these pictures up, but I'm not sure of the quality. But I will post them up. These are pictures from Demon Souls, and I got them from Twitter. And normally, if you post the highest quality on Twitter, they are downgraded, but not by much. If you put a shit quality picture on Twitter and you keep saving that shit, it's just gonna look shitty. But let's hope that this one doesn't look so bad. Let's go look at that one real quick. Oh my god, does it fucking look good. Okay, so this is a Twitter picture. It is a picture of Demon Souls. You're going up against the spider, I believe, that's in the mines. I could be wrong. I remember fighting this motherfucker. It's just the level of detail that they added upon these characters and these enemies that make this remake something really, really special. The lighting is just amazing. Again, the attention to detail is great. The draw distance is amazing also. I can't wait to play this fucking game. Before I started the stream, I was going to go watch a YouTuber show the side-by-side comparisons with Demon Souls. I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to watch through that video on Twitch. Obviously, tonight, I'm going to have to come back to you guys with an annoying-ass PC debate. So, I guess I will just let you guys know. Tonight at 8, prime time, about 5 hours from now, or 4 hours and 40 minutes. 4 hours and 40 minutes from now, I'm going to be coming back to you guys at 8 o'clock East Coast time with a PC fan debate. So I will be debating another young PC fan. And who knows how it's going to go. It might go left, it might go right. Who knows? But it should be pretty entertaining. I was ready for the debate. I wanted to knock as many debates out of the way as possible before the PS5 comes out. So that's my goal. That's my personal goal. If you guys don't mind joining me on that goal, that'll be cool.
I wanna ask you, by the way, what changed your mind about Cyberpunk?
Well, it was the gameplay. It was the gameplay video that I was that you showed me. It reminded me so much of Grand Theft Auto. I ignored Cyberpunk all week. I was focused on a PS5 and pre-ordering a PS5. So that kind of slipped past me. You know, and that's why I'm happy that I'm following a ton of people now on Twitter, almost 500 people. So now I can see a lot more things that I might not be able to catch by myself.
Yeah.
I don't know if we could put that up. You know, I wouldn't mind putting that up. Let's go to YouTube. I just hope they don't fucking copyright me again. It was some pretty good music in there. So I might have to mute my fucking Elgato. I'll mute the Elgato. They have an official page. They have an official YouTube page. Yeah, fucking Demon Souls looks amazing. I gotta look at Demon Souls again. I gotta look at that shit again.
You watching 4K?
Yeah, on the PS4 Pro, yeah. It allows me to do that.
Yeah, Demon Souls looks like I can't stop saying it looks like a painting in motion. It just uh, it, it it breaks that barrier where there were times where I'm still questioning myself: am I watching gameplay or am I watching a cutscene? Because that's how good it looked to me. Like
Wow, bro. It's just I'm seeing this shit right here. It looks so good.
oh that yeah.
Hold on. Let me mute my TV too because I don't know who's rapping, but this must be a real musician, and I don't want them to copyright my.
Yeah, he's the Cyberpunk soundtrack. You know, all of them. They're really real musicians.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're gonna, for a YouTuber like me, I'm not. No, I'm just gonna watch this shit on mute. I don't care who this chick is. Let's get this shit out here. Let's do that.
Who's that?
I don't know. It's some chick with blonde hair. It's a secretary type. You might like her. Goobity gig. I don't care. Let's see. So, I'll be watching this again. And hold on.
I mean, Jay, you can just what do you call this?
I just want to make sure it's in 4K before I start watching.
I mean, you can just watch the
That's what I'm watching.
the postcard from Night City.
Yeah, that's what I'm watching.
And the
right
gang.
now.
So
Yeah.
yeah, not the whole Night City thing.
This is what I watched right here. This little trailer you posted on Twitter. I think
Yeah.
this is the postcard.
Yeah, the
blew
postcard from
my-
Night City.
It reminds me so much of Grand Theft Auto 5 in the future, but the mission structure doesn't look like it's gonna be boring or dull. You know, it's like a futuristic Grand Theft Auto in first person, and it looks a lot of fun. It looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun, and I really can't wait to play this fucking game. Like, it starts out really good, the trailer, and then shit starts getting wild, and they start saying the murder rate is up in the city, and other stuff. It's just fucking crazy, bro. It's just hilarious. People up here playing Game Boys and smoking crack on the side of the street, digging through the garbage looking for Xbox Series X. It's just fucking crazy, bro. It went from, oh yeah, this is really nice and colorful, to, oh my god, people are dead everywhere. You got zombie fucking androids and shit. Bro, this fucking game is wild.
You want to be some kind of hero?
I mean, I didn't see enough water, but, you know, I'll give this game a pass.
On your own, you're fucked.
This is gonna be a very interesting
Well, on
game.
that note, that's it for today's info flash. Sleep tight, Night City.
This is gonna be
The grass ain't
very,
greener anywhere
very
else.
interesting.
Night City. What does it
Wow.
mean to you?
Look,
How well
look
do
at this.
you know its history?
Look at that character model right there. This, oh my goodness. I feel bad as a gamer that I writ this game off. I mean, look, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. It's really, 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 really crazy. It's really crazy. This game. So, hey, Adam, can I ask you a question? Adam, get out of the woods, Adam.
I'm here, man. Just
Okay.
beat myself to
Just
me.
want to know if you was walking through the woods again. So if I buy Cyberpunk on a PS4, we get the free enhancement. So I don't have to buy a PS5 version because there is no PS5 version?
No.
Okay.
Basically, what happened is, again, what they're doing, you buy Cyberpunk on the PS4, whatever, you know, you get... I don't think... No, sorry, so there it goes. So, with Cyberpunk, there's only one version of the game which is only on PS4. So you have to get the PS4 version and play the PS5 version, basically. The reason why is because they're not really giving you a robust update until probably summertime next year or mid next year.
Mm-hmm.
You can, and obviously it depends on the individual. You can either get it If you're really eager to play the game, you can get it this year, play it, that sort of thing. Or if you're not that eager, wait until next year to get the PS5 copy of it, which might have some additions. Maybe they might already have a DLC out at that point, and some other things. And they will just call it like the Game of the Year edition, which I guarantee they probably will have that. So yeah, it depends really. You can either wait and get it this year. And I'm kind of contemplating if I might get it this year or next year.
I mean, I expected it'll take some time to be able to enhance all this game, as we can all see. Yeah, and but I don't think I can wait that long, man. I've been waiting for this game for 8 years, man. I'm gonna play it on day one. I'm not waiting. I'm just not waiting.
Yeah, of course. And again, the good thing with this game is that, which I can understand why they did it. It came out, on Friday?
Mm-hmm.
That the story to Cyberpunk is going to be it's going to be much shorter. It's going to be less. It's going to be shorter than Witcher 3, because if you actually look at the Witcher 3 completion rate, it's really fucking low.
Yeah, it is low.
Yeah, it's very low.
A lot of people completed that game, so it's good because again, story is small. That's not a bad thing. It just means that after you've done the story, you've also, that's not, they're kind of not even mentioning the factors of like the side missions, the main mission, all these other different factors of the game. So
there's gonna be a lot of factors. I mean, you played Witcher 3, right? Side content in Witcher 3 is just so big. It's really big to side content, and I expect Cyberpunk to be the same. We can say, yeah, main story will be a little bit shorter. Maybe we'll not even notice the difference because the game is just too massive, and pretty sure it's going to be packed with side content and a lot of fun stuff. I mean, yeah, typical, not really typical. From the trailer of Postcards to Night City, it looks like the city feel alive. It's the city really, really like a real city. Like, for example, I have not seen a repeated NPC yet at all. Because
Exactly.
they're trying to give you that immersion that this is a real city. They're trying to remove that barrier aspect of it. This is a real city you're about to visit.
yeah, good.
Yeah, and I love that. I love immersion. Who doesn't? Who doesn't love immersion?
Let's see.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
This is gonna be a wild, wild ride.
Yeah.
How did you go from Witcher to this? How did you do that?
Yeah.
That's
huge.
pretty impressive, man.
It's a huge improvement, and considering they're still indie, I mean, they don't have a publisher.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean they are aren't they they're their own publisher because they got so much
Yeah.
fucking money.
Yeah, I'm from The Witcher 3. Yeah, from The Witcher 3. Yeah.
Robert Red is basically, again, it's not just a monopoly of just a game. They've also got other factors as well. They've got books, now TV show.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty strict further.
Cyberpunk is really becoming this massive thing, and I mean, I can see it coming. That it's really gonna. I mean, they're getting their the anime Cyberpunk anime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Where can I watch that?
It's gonna be on Netflix because the what do you call it? Trigger, and they also it's gonna be Netflix and Trigger. I don't know if you heard of the animes that they made. For example, the most famous one is Kill la Kill.
Oh, I love that one. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I love that anime.
That studio made Kill la Kill, and they're the ones who's gonna make the Cyberpunk anime.
Oh, that's gonna be good. So, is the anime for Cyberpunk coming out before the game or after the game?
I think it's gonna be after the game because they said like 2022, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they confirmed as well. Witcher 3 had expansions, Heart of Stone and Blood and really amazing expansions, and they confirmed that for Cyberpunk they also plan an expansion that's bigger than both combined. So they have big plans for this game. Aside from the multiplayer, they have really big plans for the single player aspect of the game.
I'm thinking
Really
about
big
getting
plan.
it. I'm thinking about getting it. on the PlayStation 5.
I got a lot of games this holiday. I mean, if you add that one, then that's definitely about 4 or 5 games for the launch of the PS5 that I want to play. It's gonna be gonna be the most games we've ever had for one month. Call of Duty's coming out that month too.
I mean, for real, you know, I don't think I really disagree with people complaining that we don't have a lot of games at launch. We have a ton of games at launch, and they should really take it easy and play these games that are coming out. You know, like I said, you got Spiderman, you got Demon's Souls, you got Destruction All Stars. There, you got Cyberpunk, you got Assassin's Creed, you got Judy. It's just so many games.
You got God and Masters coming out in December.
Yeah, exactly. They have not even announced games that are coming after those launch games, which are for sure there are gonna be some coming. I mean, it's impossible there won't be. I think people are really underestimating the amount of games that we're about to get for next gen.
I mean, when it comes to normally with launch titles, you don't really get much within the launch aspect. You know, the launch window. Well, launch. I'll just say launch. Don't get a lot of it, but you know, looking at it there, it's again, there's no doubt in my mind, and you know, this is one of the best launch lineups in for PlayStation for definite. I'm trying to recall every other console, and I think it's the same thing. I think there really hasn't been as much of it hasn't been as strong as a lineup as what both Xbox. Well, I mean, Xbox has a strong lineup, but again, not really exclusive aspects, more to a third party. But with PlayStation, it's got the best of both worlds. So,
yeah.
You know. Yes, I mean, if you're all gonna wait, I mean, again, Jay, I know you got what games you're gonna get. Me personally, for your sake, I would say probably wait.
For what?
For Cyberpunk, if you're looking to get Cyberpunk, I would probably say wait. If you're not that eager on it, like other people are, just wait until next year and get it. Because they are. I know that they're working on. They've already come out and said it. They're working on a more robust version of it. I don't know if. I mean,
that's what I want to know. Like, if I want to make sure I'm guaranteed to get this enhanced version, I don't want to have to pay for an additional version.
Well, the fact that it's CD Projekt Red, I cannot see them doing the dodgy situation of, oh, you bought it on PS4? Well, sorry, you got to buy it again on PS5. They will be. I
also don't.
I think they definitely. I'm trying to recall it, but they did confirm they're doing a more robust upgrade. For next year.
They did. They did confirm it. They did say that.
Yeah. So you can get it this year, or you can get it next year. Either way.
Actually, they kind of they gave a time frame of 6 months after release. That's a time frame that they gave. So, I mean, the game has insane replayability. I'm gonna be replaying this game. If they're gonna give that robust version, I'm gonna play it again.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm happy that they've gone with the situation with the story. I think that's a great idea on their part because, again, I think after you play Witcher, you've done the campaign, which was very lengthy. There was a fucking bulk of content, behind the aspects of side missions, which, again, normally when it comes to side missions in games, they're not necessarily good. But with Witcher, they're very good. Obviously, Horizon Zero Dawn has some very good side missions. Reason why was because they had people from CD Projekt Red working on that. They also have more. Some of the people are still there actually. So we see, Cyberpunk. They've been making this game since 2013. Obviously, it was a top-down board game or whatever it was, or a top-down game.
Tabletop game.
Right?
Tabletop game, yeah.
So they've been sort of scrounging up the ideas of what this game is and what it's about and what they can do. And obviously, I heard Jay talk about GTA as well. GTA, I don't mind GTA games. The only thing that really irks me about GTA games is the factor of it's always this generic fucking mission flow, which is, fetch quests, they like to call them. Whereas with Cyberpunk, you do have those, or you probably will have them. But again, there is that breach, where, depending on how you specify in your character, you can approach different missions in many different outcome ways. many different ways that have different outcomes, should I say. So,
Yeah,
I mean, I'm looking forward to playing this game later on this year, because this is basically like a GTA game that I want to play.
Yeah. The only thing about Cyberpunk is, it has that open world GTA aspect, but it's still an RPG, so they're still gonna make sure they keep that in.
The only, like, because again, with this game, it's a sense of you got 3 district areas, but then on the outsides of it, you've got the nomad areas, or like
Badlands, the Badlands, The thing about Cyberpunk, a little bit of history in here. Then Artelzorn Games are supervising this game with CD Projekt Red, and Cyberpunk was a tabletop game. It started in the 80s. Mike Pondsmith created Cyberpunk. His story, his game. It's a very lore. It started with 2013 in the lore, and it kept progressing and progressing. They're gonna get a new tabletop called Cyberpunk Red that is before 2077, so that's part of the lore. Although I'm pretty sure they're gonna cover everything in 2077 to give you a history as well, to give you a proper history about Night City and all these characters. They got Cyberpunk got a ton of characters. I've seen a ton of them from the table now in 2077. Johnny Silverhand being the Keanu Reeves character, and Mike Pondsmith said in an interview that there were a lot of top developers who wanted to make a game from Cyberpunk, but he declined them all, and he only picked CD Projekt Red because they actually played the table and were fanboys of those. That's why they know the story like the back of their hand game.
Yeah.
That's why they have this mutual trust with each other when making the. That's why I have no doubts about this game. I have absolutely no doubt that is Mike Pondsmith's baby. He's gonna take care of it. He's gonna make sure it's gonna be.
I mean, like, going back to it, because I mean, I'm gonna bring something up because I saw someone in the chat mention this. I was talking to Son of Sam about this. We've always talked about this, me and Son of Sam, and that's the situation of the Game of the Year situation for this game, because it's going to be coming out on November 19th. As of right now, we don't know if it's going to be able to be eligible for it, but knowing Jeff Keighley, for the Game Awards at least, anyway, because that's what everyone's kind of talking about in that sort of aspect, I would think he'll try and get it in there.
Cyberpunk?
And if he does, Cyberpunk, and if he does, when it comes to this game being like this Game of the Year contender, or whatever you want to call it, it always, for me, it's going to come down to, again, whether the story is too long, too short, the length of the game, basically, and it being able to flow and keep players invigorated by the world, whatever it is, and the fact that they've kind of come out and already initiated the aspects of it's a shorter story, or them saying that we don't know how many fucking hours short, but again, it's good to know that, because again, you have all the other bits and pieces of the game. That's good. But again, if it is very well paced, very well broadened, and all bits and bobs, the gameplay is great, the side missions, main missions are good, the world, I can easily see this game becoming Game of the Year very easily, not without a shadow of a doubt. I know that Last of Us was a good game, even Ghost, you want to throw that in there, but I do believe this game will probably most likely do the work that it will most likely fucking do. But on the off chance that, it fucks up on that narrative, that obviously it'll be a bit more, be a bit more close in the situation of, quote unquote, what's Game of the Year. And also the performance of this game, I've mentioned it numerous times, I don't think this game's going to be very good on the current gen consoles, whether it's the Pro or the X, or the PS4, the Xbox One. I think that obviously frame rates are going to be a major fucking issue with this game, let alone the factors of what they're theoretically going to have to dial back on this game, because I feel like this game, they're going to be dialing back something, where it's lighting, where it's the amount of pedestrians on the streets, cars, the sort of distance, where you might see characters loading in or cars loading in. I can see that being a case for this game. And, I mean, also pop-in as well. Pop-in textures, I can see that being a case for it as well. Yeah, especially based off the specs as well. I've seen the PC specs of the minimum and the recommended. It's quite... It's a big margin, which I'm happy about, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know if this game's going to be... it'll be interesting to see what this game looks like on our PS4. I don't think, yeah, it's going to be interesting. But yeah, I mean, Cyberpunk, man, looks good, looks great. Can't wait to play it, obviously. Be a good game to end the year, to be honest. But yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how it plays out. I mean, I have no, I don't know what to expect in the game. It's just. I think it's gonna be full surprise. Thinking about, yeah, it's gonna require multiple playthroughs to experience this, which I did with The Witcher. I did multiple. Really big fan of the Witcher franchise.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see how it goes. But, I mean, like I said, Cyberpunk getting great games. Spiderman's gonna be great. Demon Souls for real. Destruction All Stars. Like I said, I'm interested to see some gameplay. Interested. It really game to play with friends, for example.
My only thing about Destruction All Stars is that, and it's funny, it's nothing to do with the game. I think that game is going to be I think that game theoretically is going to be one of those games that's a sleeper in a way, where I think what we're going to see from that game is not a lot of people jumping on it day one because of certain reasons, but later on down the line, I can see that game becoming like a big like sort of aspect where people are actually wanting to play that game. I think the thing that's going against it for me, I've seen a few people talk about this, is the sense where I don't think it's going to help the game, is the fact that it's a $70 game. I think they should lower the price a little bit for it.
What happened?
I'm talking about Destruction All Stars being a lower price.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Because again, it's a case of this isn't a well-known franchise like a God of War or an Untitled or Spiderman where people are gonna fucking go and buy it. It's a brand new like sort of genre of game. It's a brand new game that has no name. It's a racing / destruction derby / something, whatever the fuck it is, and it's like, how many people are going to get that for $70? Not much, but maybe if they discount the price, maybe later on, like next year, let's just say, and it's like on their store for like $40, people will pick that game up.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. Is Tom Warren, is his background Xbox or something? He seems to really not like PlayStation. It seems like he's been waiting up until this point to just trash PlayStation.
He's a senior editor, but he's a senior editor at Verge, right, or something like that.
Uh-huh.
But vast majority of his articles are based around Microsoft technology.
Okay. I'm not. I don't want to like put any lies or rumors out there. He just seems like he hates PlayStation a lot. He seems like most of the shit he fucking says is to make PlayStation look bad. And again, if people don't know how karma works or has worked this year, almost immediately when Xbox fans try to make PlayStation look bad, shit happens and it makes them look bad. I would want him to shut the fuck up, but I'm not going to tell him to shut the fuck up. He can keep talking all the shit he wants.
You've got those people, haven't you?
Speaking of pre-orders, before the 40-something of you guys dwindle down to the 30s, and make sure you spread this news around. The reason why the pre-orders are secluded to Tuesday for Xbox is because they will penalize any retailer that starts pre-orders before that day and that time. It has been confirmed by Jeff Keighley that Microsoft will penalize any retailers. Walmart, Best Buy, GameStop, Target.
When was this, though?
This was confirmed on Twitter, I believe, either today or yesterday. I think it might have been this morning.
Again, I remember him talking about it, but he literally... I remember him talking about it, but he basically said he heard that they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Say that Xbox are doing it.
He
so
heard
they
it.
are.
He heard it. It's not confirmed, and it's not confirmed what the penalization
Exactly.
would
But
be.
let's be
But of
honest,
course,
right?
I know that they really want a smooth
ain't gonna
start
be smooth,
because they
guys.
want to look like the good guys. But I'm gonna be honest. A lot of people are saying that Microsoft specifically telling everybody that it's going to start on Tuesday is bad for
really
gamers.
think they're gonna penalize? Imagine if Walmart, Best Buy, GameSpot, GameStop, all did it. Because again, I'm just gonna put it out right now. If Walmart opens their pre-orders up early, right? Those other companies, if they are presumably going to get penalized, they're like, okay, those guys are going to get penalized, right? But it's like, at the same time, if we all do it, they can't penalize us all because they need to sell these consoles somehow. And as we heard beginning of this year or middle of this year, they've closed down most of their fucking Microsoft stores. So they need the retailers.
Someone else was saying that shit too. Somebody else was just saying that. You couldn't penalize one of these guys if you wanted fucking to. But I'm trying to figure out. We already know the pre-orders were going to open up Tuesday, so why are they acting like they have a smooth launch?
We're not even talking about the aspects of the scalpers and the fucking bots. You're literally telling them the date and the time.
Okay, that's the aspect that I was heading towards, Adam. I was heading to this aspect that you're letting every one of these sleazy motherfuckers know when it's going live.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be between their fast-ass computers and your slow-ass hands. Or your slow-ass car. I mean, GameStop people are pretty good. You know, you have to go there, right? Unless you're getting it from the site. But if you get online, you're shit out of luck.
No, low key, man. I mean, again, I don't know how this situation.
If people really want the system, yeah, it's gonna sell out like hotcakes.
I am fascinated to find out how that system sells because the way I'm looking at it right now, I can see the Series S selling. When it comes to Series X,
I could see the S selling out fast for being a $300 system and being misled to the public about being next gen. I could see that shitty ass system selling out because it's $300 fucking dollars. I don't see the $500 X selling out as fast as the $500 PS4. PS5. And the reason why is the lack of games. It's just the pure lack of games.
They've got a library there. It's just like there's no theoretical reason to get an Xbox Series X for like a next gen reason. They're just because again you haven't got nothing there. You have got Valhalla, Watch Dogs, COD, but you know, do you think they're going to be like the next gen thing that you're wanting? Not really. No, unlike. Again, regardless of what people say about the cross-platform situation of, Spider-Man and, even Sackboy, if you want to throw that in there. But again, let's just stick with Spider-Man. After when I asked a few people this question, like, that were bitching not bitching, but they were very vocal about the cross-gen fit situation. And it was a simple question. It was, from what you saw of Spider-Man Miles Morales, which is running on a PS5, because we know it was, do you think that game looked held back? No. So then, why do you continue to say those sort of things, or whatever it may be? And the answer to that is, again, it's a very contradicted thing, and ums and ahs, like, I don't know. It's like, it's funny where, I think also I asked somebody a question, which was, so you're telling me, well, in like a short terminology of it, I said, so you're telling me you do not believe in PlayStation's studios, right? Whether it's Santa Monica, Naughty Dog, whatever, to be able to give you the best of both worlds in this situation. No, I didn't say that. So why is this whole cross-gen situation being a big problem to you? I don't know. It's like, there you go. If we're talking about Insomniac have theoretically got three teams. There are roughly around 500, maybe over 500 employees at that studio. You also know for the factor of like this generation, like what they've been able to pump out, within game aspects, has been nothing less of, amazing. Like they've done some really good shit. So when that theoretically should put people's minds at ease when it comes to this cross-generational thing. Same thing goes with Guerrilla Games. You saw them go from Killzone, which, is all right, it's a good launch title, whatever it was. for what it was. Sorry. Then you got Horizon, amazing step up for what they are. Right, Disarmor engine. We all know what it can do. We all know what it can be capable of doing. Maybe for next gen. And again, same sort of thing. Studio itself has got three theoretical teams. Over 500 people working there. It's got a new building that they just opened up. And you're telling me that that game's going to be held back and that they can't do 2 different versions of Horizon? You know what I mean? It's like, don't put doubt. I mean, again, I didn't hear it this generation. People doubting their studios or PlayStation, so why are you doubting them now? You shouldn't. Simple as. No? So, bottom line, man. I think both those games, for Spider-Man anyway, because that's going to be the first one, right? Spider-Man and Demon Souls, the showcases of those 2 games were absolutely fucking amazing. I think Demon Souls to me was obviously more of a showcase because it was dealing with a lot of lighting. I mean, I don't know actually, because I think they're both good in their own little ways. But I mean, yeah.
As far and they're not calling it a remake, but we know it is a remake. But as far as remakes go, we talked about this yesterday. It is literally the best remake ever created at this point in time, right now, so far.
Yeah, definitely.
It is really, really high. Before that, it would have been like Resident Evil 2. But as of right now, Demon Souls has went over. And a lot of people, if you don't buy Demon Souls, hey, it's on you. But let me put it this way. If you've been surviving off of Dark Souls only on an Xbox console for the last 2 generations, and you always wanted to play Demon Souls, and maybe people were bitching about the frame rate or how broken it was or whatever, you owe it to yourself to play this remake. If you're on the PC and you've been, struggling to get your Souls fix for the last generation or 2, waiting for ports or waiting for remasters or had to do emulators, which a lot of people have done, to play Demon Souls, you should go pick up a PS5 and play Demon Souls. You owe it to yourself. You love Soul series? Do you like Dark Souls? You should go buy Demon Souls. You can't claim that you're a Souls fan and don't play this game.
Well, again, I got introduced to the whole situation for me, last year, 2019. I played Bloodborne for the first time, or again, I re-downloaded it from Plus to see what it was like, gave it a second try, and first time I played it, I hated that. I fucking despised that game just because of the gameplay loop of if you're not good at killing the bosses, you got to grind out. But I broke through it. It was great. I liked it, and then I bought Sekiro this year. I was really a big fan of that game. Got around to playing it, platinumed it this year. Fucking loved that game. And looking at Demon Souls, looks great. Whenever I do get a PS5, I will literally be definitely getting that game. I'll be picking it up, obviously with some others. But yeah, man, it's that game does look impressive. I mean, they've been on that game for a long time. I was always wondering what that game was going to theoretically look like in the end of the day, and it's damn, they can definitely do a good job with it. I think coming to the aspect of what they might do next, I've always been a fan of them maybe doing a Metal Gear Solid. Maybe call it Shadow Moses.
That's lame.
That'd be dope. Obviously, I know that people talk about Dark Cloud, Legends of Dragoon, and all these other Reapers. Which, again, I don't mind them doing remakes, but there will come a point in time when they're gonna have to make something of their own. So I think they should be able to. I just wonder when that'll be. I just saw in your chat, by the way, the Watchman has been mentioning a few things here about PS4 Slim bundles with Spider-Man Miles Morales, as well as the Pro, and then the Slim with Sackboy. I mean, he's got a good point here. He's talking about, so basically you got 2 bundles for the Slim, which is one with Miles Morales, one with Sackboy, and then the Pro version with Spider-Man Miles Morales. At 300, which will be that'll be pretty cool to see, actually.
So, are you talking about theoretical bundles, or are you talking?
I don't know. I mean, Watchman's posting them up. This is the thing. He's guy Watchman. He's posting them up. I mean, again, I wouldn't be surprised what he's saying is true.
200 PS4 Slim bundles.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because again, the Pro was what, $400 at launch, right?
Mhm.
And I mean, again, we've always been wondering when they're going to discount that Pro.
Hey, Watchmen, are these bundles available for us to go take a look at, or are these theoretical bundles that you're talking about? I wanted to know. I wanted to know where you got this information. If you don't mind sharing that with us, please, because I'm not sure if we can look this up. I wanted to put a visual up on the screen for the rest of the viewers. So if you could please direct us on to where you saw these bundles, please. I'll go check Twitter while you reply. Let me see.
Ooh.
Let me see. $199. PS4
phone boxes, alright.
Bundle. We got a red alert as far as 2019.
So I'm waiting for PlayStation to lower the price for the Pro and the Slim. Well, the Pro actually, to be honest, because the Pro has not diminished in price, and the funny thing is, the X is again a cheaper system, but it's not selling as much as the Pro, which is still, to my mind, fucking crazy that that's the case.
So I'm not seeing anything on Twitter about a $200 PS4 Slim bundle. So I don't know where Watchmen. I think Watchmen is talking about things that Sony should do, but I have not saw anything.
I mean, again, I think we could both agree that if they were to do that, they would do something like that, wouldn't they? Especially with Miles Morales.
Yeah.
They'll do a bundle like that because it makes sense. But yeah.
So I mean, they have some bundles like that. I put one up on screen. They have a bundle, Spiderman, Ratchet and Clank, and Gran Turismo, but that's a classic bundle for PS4 Slim with Plus. That's in India. That's not in the United States. Actually, most countries have very, very good bundles like that. But on the other side, it's hard as fuck to find bundles like this. You know. I think that last one we had, Black Friday, it had The Last of Us Remastered, God of War, and Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition for $200 with the PS4 Slim and controller. That was probably one of the best valued bundles they have ever released out into the wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I tried searching. I haven't saw anything.
Yeah, it's probably hypothetical bundle, but I mean, again, looking at that, I wouldn't be shocked if they were to.
Yeah, they definitely should do that. Definitely. I think that. Let's see if we're thinking about this right. Let's go look through our list, guys, because we go look through the list. We can probably scrounge together some bundles. So you could put Bloodborne together with God of War and Horizon Zero Dawn. You could put Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War, and Uncharted 4. If you wanted to. You could put the New Generation bundle and keep it at $400. You could put Ghost of Tsushima. You could put The Last of Us Part 2. And you can put a newer game, let's say you could even put God of War or Spiderman as a third game. Keep it at $400 and sell that system. Like they have tons of games. They can put Dreams upon any bundle because it's such a cheaper game. You have Ratchet and Clank. You have one of those bundles. Mix them with Infamous Second Son. But it doesn't matter now because you just need the system. You now have a reason to buy a PS5, and some of these games were given away for PlayStation Plus. So it'll be very, very interesting how they go about this. They just have so many great games. So many great games.
Well, yeah, I mean, for me, with the situation of selling PS4s.
Yeah, no, I'll be right back.
It'll be good. How do I put this? If they haven't got the units for the PS5s, then you've got those in the background. But if they are able to sort of dwindle out the PS5 units bit by bit, I think. I don't know. I wonder if people consider going for the Pros and the PS4s. I don't know. Let's go real quick. So I'm looking, yeah. So yeah, I mean, it'd be good if they could do that, but also it just depends on the. I mean, again, this is the thing about this situation. You see, like, I'm just trying to recall what PS3 was like after the PS4 launch, where they knew how sturdy the sales were and that within that aspect. And I don't recall them going crazy with it. I don't know. Bloomberg reported a price drop. I mean, yeah, I expect it. I expect them to cut the price because, again, the Pro is still the same fucking price, and it's more expensive than the fucking Xbox One X, which is, again, a less powerful system on spec sheet, on the spec aspects, but, you know, it's still, you know, the Pro sells more than the fucking X, which, again, astounds me, but yeah. I'm trying to think what they could do, like, what would the, I mean, the Slim is right now, it's $200. I think if they could lower that to maybe 120, 150, I would say, something like that, and maybe lower the Pro to maybe 200 and maybe 250, $200. That would be pretty dope. They could do that.
They got a decent holiday bundle for the Slim 1 terabyte. Comes with The Last of Us Remastered, God of War, and Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition. For $445.
Yeah, exactly. Would like to see that, actually. Huh. No, I'll be good at them. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what. Again, I think we were on the topics of, you know, PlayStation. We're obviously, well, we're talking about Cyberpunk, weren't we?
Yeah.
We're talking about
Cyberpunk, the end of the generation. How, you know, if you even have a lot of stock of PS4s before you get any stock of PS5s, which I highly doubt you will keep longer than a week or two after the system releases because so many people have already purchased one. How do you get rid of the stock that, let's say, you don't want anymore? If there is some room that needs to be made in your warehouse or in your store, and the PS4 is on the chopping block. We need to get rid of these PS4s to make some room in this shop or this storehouse. Do you put it down to crazy prices like $200 permanently or $300 permanently for the Pro? I think you need to, because the Slim is already sitting at $400 and it's moving super fast. Just get rid of everything you have, you know? Just get rid of everything you have.
Like, and they're supposedly to be supporting it for 3 to 4 years. That's what they're saying, but that necessarily doesn't mean that they're going to be continuing to make PS4s for that long. They're just, again, that's to do with, like, I'm guessing, you know, all the little externals, maybe a couple of games here and there. But yeah, I think obviously, based on the console itself, I think they're going to stop manufacturing maybe next year or something like that. Like, just completely done. And then they're going to, like, just keep that, like, ship sort of rolling up until, I would say, at least maybe 2023, I would say. And then that'll be it. Like, PS5 will be the main, PS5 will be the main thing starting from this year. But because that's what their mindset is, to get people in the door of PlayStation. Obviously, now that you've got the middle ground of the Slim, or not Slim, the digital as well as the physical, makes sense. Yeah. So, I mean, that's their plan, isn't it? Transition of PS4 to PS5. So there's only one way of doing it. But yeah, I mean, no. I think because that was one of the things, wasn't it? I mean, Jim. I mean, obviously, a lot of shit stirred around with Jim Ryan this week, which I can completely understand. I mean, regardless of the show, because again, I mean, I've already talked about this, but The showcase that they did this week was actually very good. It was very solid in what it needed to do and show. Obviously, there's a couple of things in there that they could have switched around for other things, but who fucking cares, sort of thing. But when it comes to the pre-order situation and the messy fucking aftermath in which, what's the launch date? Oh, sorry, not what launch date. The launch games and the Demon Souls, is it coming to PC, and the aspects of even Final Fantasy being on PC. It's like a complete fucking clusterfuck. But again, they sorted most of that shit out. Obviously, there is a few things they need to talk about, like. So one of the things for me is Spiderman situation. I would expect them to give us a free update or a free patch for the remaster. I think that'll be good on their part. But I have no clue. Obviously, I mean, because I'm trying to figure out, because during the Sony thing in March, there was a boost mode and a legacy mode. I thought that's what they were for, to make those games look better. So I'm starting to wonder if, again, they've done one remaster with Spider-Man, and obviously there's rumors about the Demon Soul, and the Demon Soul's Bloodborne one in the French Amazon. I do wonder if they are making remasters of games, or if they're not. I mean, if Bloodborne is going to get a remaster, I'm just going to say it now. I think they're doing a remaster for the PS5 and the PC. I think. I don't know what anyone else thinks, but... I said, if Bloodborne is going to be remastered for the PS5, I expect it to be for the PC as well. Because,
Really?
What like I said just a few minutes ago, what was the aspect of this boost and legacy mode that we know was mentioning? I thought that was supposed to be the thing which updated these games, which is theoretically what it is. But we have yet to see that aspect from PlayStation. We also the UI, the aspects of a little bit more PS Now and Plus and how that goes down. There's a lot of things they need to fucking talk about, basically. There's a lot. I mean, the UI is the main concern, really, right now. The UI needs to be talked about, because, that's the thing you're going to be fucking open up to. As well as storage, as well. Don't forget the storage. Storage is another thing. They need to come out and talk about that as well. Like, if we can get, like, a 2 terabyte hard drive somewhere, or... this presumable quote-unquote list of games, or list of SSDs that you can go for at launch, which they need to do. Let's have a look here.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Probably. Yep, I do. PlayStation Slim. They just they can just scale up for the PS4 games, the PS5 since it's built. Yeah, I understand that. Again, I'm just wondering why Insomniac are making a remaster.
Are any of the PS Plus collection games going to have enhancements through the PS5?
That's what I mean. Like, I have no clue. This is the thing with PlayStation, is that they've yet to come out and talk about this boost or legacy mode fucking thing they're doing. It's funny, bro, because, again, fucking Xbox, the things that we have seen in the Series X are fucking backwards compatibility games. But when it comes to PlayStation, we've yet to see it. So vice versa. And again, it's like, what do you want to see on the Series X? You want to see brand new exclusive next-gen games, which PlayStation have already done. But then with, PlayStation, we want to see what God of War, Bloodborne, or Untitled or Last of Us Ghost looks like on a PS5, how it runs, shall I say.
Yeah. I mean, Bloodborne is one of the games that's going to be in the collection, along with God of War and Fallout 4 and a bunch of others.
Now, I'm keeping my fingers crossed, touching wood, that either tomorrow or Tuesday, I expect to either see PlayStation come out with a blog post for the UI, or, if they're feeling pretty ballsy, announce a state of play. where you basically say, we're going to be talking about the UI, we're going to be talking about backwards compatibility, and then maybe, I mean, obviously this is a bit far stretching it, but maybe talk about Returnal, GT7, and Destruction All Stars, because, again, I heard after the fucking conference, which we all saw it, that Lucid Games... Oh, no, I didn't hear this. No, sorry, my bad. I was on the assumption, when I saw Returnal and Destruction All Stars in the sizzle reel at the end, my assumption was that I wonder how pissed those two studios are, to the sense of them not being able to show their games. Because, like, you show little snippets of those two games in the little sizzle reel at the end, but it's like, we didn't see them. It's like,
they need more time, bro. They need more time. No. Hear me out. I'm not talking about that, Adam. Hear me out. They need more time being shown, bro. Maybe a state of play or something.
I understand that.
Why
but then again,
spend so much time on multiplayer that everybody knows?
No, that's what I'm trying to say to you, right? I understand what you mean, not in the development aspect, but they needed more time for the show.
Yeah.
If that was the case, you could literally extend that shit to an hour long with the existing stuff on top of that, or you could have got rid of Fortnite, Oddworld, and what was the other game? Fuck.
Yeah, I had a lot. Resident Evil didn't need to be shown.
Yeah, it didn't need to be shown.
We already knew it was coming out, bro. Yeah, we know it's coming out, and it didn't show any exclusive PlayStation.
As soon as you saw Resident Evil, I think any person that had a mind on them should know this. If you saw Resident Evil 8, Silent Hill was never going to be...
You said Deathloop before. Remember you said Deathloop before?
No, I know. Deathloop I didn't mind. I didn't mind seeing that game again. Didn't mind it. Even though we've already seen it, I didn't mind that game being there. It was Fortnite. It was Oddworld and Devil May Cry Special Edition. You know, because I look at the Special Edition of Devil May Cry, right, in Resident Evil 8, and I look at the sense of, okay, if they weren't going to be at TGS, I could understand them being there. But they're at TGS, so why are you here? You know? There was another game there, by the way, I'm just trying to think of it. But again, like, Destruction All Stars Returnal, we saw a little snippet of gameplay there. And again, those two games, from what I've heard, are very, very, very good games. They are very good games from both Housemarque and Lucid. And it's like, when it comes down to like games that need the limelight most, it's those games. Because, you know, we know that Demon's Souls is going to sell, or Spider-Man with Mariah. We know that games are going to sell, but... Yeah. It was a bit weird, man. I'm not going to lie, bro. Like, like I said, I would definitely expect... I wouldn't be shocked if Lucid Games were fucking fuming. Like, they probably had... I'm going to say this right now, Jay. I would not be shocked if Lucid Games and Housemarque had demos lined up for that showcase and they got clipped by PlayStation. If they did, PlayStation, what the fuck are you doing?
You know?
I thought they did apologize.
No, they apologized for the pre-orders. They didn't apologize for not showing two games that are in their launch lineup. And they, like, a lot of people are wondering why is Destruction All-Star $70, and the reason why is they didn't see enough of it. I think the first showing was the best, but I think we definitely need a lot more gameplay on the mechanics of the game, how it's going to run, if it's going to have microtransactions. Some people, I ran into one person on Twitter that thinks the game is single player, because on Wikipedia it listed the game as a single player title. It's like, it's just not enough information about that game. I'm getting it day one because I know how good it's going to be. But Returnal, that needs a lot more information as well. How it's going to play. I know these are smaller dev teams, but they gotta have time to show their games. Like, you're not going to sell, those games are not going to sell for $70 or, you know, whatever the price of Returnal is if no one knows about them.
Figure that's definitely a $70 title.
Yeah, they have to fix that shit. They both look amazing, though. They both are some gorgeous-looking games. But
Like,
you have to show them off more.
you talking about Destruction All Stars? Do we even know how many tracks that game's gonna have? Like basic
Oh
information.
yeah. I mean, they're gonna
It's
have
not,
a lot of
it's not tracks, though, is it? It's not tracks. It's like
arenas. Yeah, it's gonna have a lot of arenas. I think.
Did they say the number?
I think
We
it
need
could
to
have
know
been like
about
anywhere
that,
between 10 and 20.
Oh, okay.
And then you gotta have different cars, different car skins, different avatar outfits, and shit like that.
I'm just gonna say, bro, we don't even know about Destruction All Stars. Like, is it a Destruction Derby game, or is it gonna be a mixture of like racing as well as Destruction, like Derby sort of aspect? We have no.
I know. I'm really sad. I feel really, really bad.
No, you don't.
I feel bad about the developer not having time to show the game, and it might not sell good.
Why don't they just put something on YouTube?
Well, that's what I mean. Again, I'm hoping that they're gonna. Well, I would. Like again, next week.
This week.
I hope that they. And then, yeah, this week. Sorry, yeah, this week. I hope that either again, if it's a UI situation, right, just a UI. I would like to, again, blog posts will do just fine. Put it out, do a couple of clips here and there, demonstrating whatever it may be. That's fine. But if, you want to do the UI backwards compatibility and then show some other things, right? Like, like Destruction All Stars Return or some other things, make a state of play about it. Like, literally, go for it. But again, I'm more in the lines of a blog post for the UI. Which, yeah. One sec. Cyberpunk only has... Yeah. Wait. This. No wait.
Yeah, like how hard would it be to stick it on YouTube, Look, I wouldn't think it'd be that difficult.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, see, I don't know what PlayStation's mindset is. Like those sort of things. Would they want to show them in like a little? I feel like it's not that they haven't done it before, but. I think they would want to do like a little showcase sort of thing, like showcase, this is this game, this is that game, instead of just going, here's the fucking trailer. Sorry, we didn't put it in the fucking showcase last week. It's like, yeah, you fucking idiots. You know what I mean? It'd be like that's what I mean. If they did that, like tomorrow, like, they dropped Returnal gameplay and Destruction All Stars. I can guarantee it right now. People will be tweeting saying, "Why the fuck was this not in the show last week?" Yeah, why wasn't it?
It's a legit launch game. It's a $70 title. You
exactly.
Can't just be like, hey, we don't know what
we should see gameplay from it, yeah.
And that game needs more limelight than fucking anything else, especially when it's a $70 game, which, again, that's going to go against that game. Like, I'm just going to say it. And I feel like it shouldn't, again, it shouldn't be the case of that. I think, I think that game should be what, like $40 maybe? I don't know. And then, be a bit more enticing because I can see a lot of people just buying, Demon Souls and some third-party games and Spiderman. And they're like, Destruction All Stars. I don't care about the game. Yeah, that's alright.
We're already getting. No, hold on. What's fucked up about this situation? It's already dead. The game is dead on arrival. I feel really, really bad for it. It might be a knack situation all over again. Where it's a pretty looking game, but not enough was explained about how the game will operate. And I see that game dying on arrival. $70 is too much for an unknown game, for an unknown studio. I can't sympathize with the price. I know I'm going to buy it, though, because I want to support these developers, and I know what they stand for. I don't want to have another incident like Evolution Games. At least I can say with Evolution, yeah. They went under, but I supported their games. I went out and bought their games from MotorStorm 1 to Drive Club. I went out and supported them. I want to be that person for Lucid. I want to go out and support them. I want to play that game. I hope that within the next 2 weeks before we get to October that... Hold on. Is it 2 weeks? Or is it 1 week? Yeah. In the next week and a half. Until we get to October, that they could show some of that Destruction All-Stars. We have a week and a half until it's October, and after the month of October, it's the PS5. I mean, this shit is going to fly by super fast, and if PlayStation doesn't correct a good amount of their mistakes, come out and give us some fucking interviews. And look, I'm tired of these clickbait title interviews from these fucking websites. Jim Ryan, Herman need to get in front of the camera and talk to us. They need to give some PSA style fucking video, bro. Like, let us know what the fuck you mean. Don't vaguely say something.
I think they need, I'm just going to say it right now.
Need more clarity on what the fuck you're planning on doing.
I don't know about Herman. I think Herman will be an okay guy, but I feel like PlayStation needs... They need a spokesperson, a person that can go out in the camera and say the things that need to be said. And I don't think Jim Ryan's that person. And I mean, again, I can see Herman doing it, but... You know, it's the situation of, you know...
See, the thing is, they only addressed the PS5 issue with the pre-orders. They never addressed the outrage of games going to PS4. And wait, hold on. Jim Ryan vaguely addressed it.
Yes, he did.
He was like, no, not in June. He vaguely addressed it recently in a new interview this past week. Where he was like, the PS4 is too popular for us to ignore.
Jay, there was something that got brought to my attention last night, and Kira posted it up in the Discord. And I remember this, actually. And funny enough, again, he contradicted himself because he did talk about, you know, we believe in generations, but he did actually mention how...
Did he actually say that?
He actually said this, yes, and it was before the June showcase.
No, I mean the thing about only next gen, whatever that shit is. I saw the title for an article, but I never read the actual article.
No, so again,
he said,
it's a seamless transition. So look, I'll read it. He says, among them, Ryan said this company plans to offer cross-generational play, effectively offering players the ability to play games on their PS4, switch to the new console and continue, and then switch back. Effectively, it won't matter to Sony's servers which device they're playing on. As a result, they'll have all the same friends while they do that. Whether it's backwards compatibility or the possibility of cross-generational play, we'll be able to transition that community to next gen, he said. It won't be a binary choice about whether you have to be either on the PS4 or next gen to continue your friendship. Or friendships, you should say. But that is, again, that was prior to the June event. This was prior to when he said we believe in generations, which...
That was last year. He said that June last year. 2019.
Oh, yeah, it was. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, so it was last year.
Yeah,
so,
last year, June 2019, yeah.
That was, again, you say that, but then I don't know, it's one of those things, again, where within the gaming, again, from a gamer's point of view, it's like, oh, we thought you believe in generations, you know, PS5 all the way, but really he's thinking about something completely fucking different. I have no clue.
But he never said there wasn't ever going to be cross-gen.
Yeah, he always said,
We don't. But again, I feel like, we need, I'm not gonna lie, bro, even though people make fun of his fucking yellow teeth, bro, like Sean Layden,
God damn it!
Jack Trenton, when they're on the fucking stage, their presence is known. They know how to talk. They know how to work the fucking stage. Jim Ryan, not a bad guy, knows how to talk from time to time about certain things. No, he has a good little mind on him. But when it comes to owning the stage, you know, being very vocal, being very specific, and in somewhat clear, he reminds me of like a shy... Let's just say like a shy wilderness cat, like fucking animal, where it's just like, oh shit, a human's coming at me, I'm gonna run away. You shy about this. It's like, no, bro, you gotta talk.
You have to, bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro.
He's a cat now.
He is like a fucking cat. He's like a human cat.
Hey, bro, when you saw him release the price, right, and he goes, we'll have one more thing to show you, and the way he did that, I was like, he doesn't look confident. He looks like, you know, I just want to get the fuck out of here sort of thing, right? No, I don't want to do this. So if that's the case, you need someone else.
Exactly.
Why doesn't Herman Holtz do it?
That's what I mean. I think Herman will be an okay person. I think
it'll be like watching a Terminator movie with his accent.
This is the thing. You can show up a few times, right? But you don't have to show up all the time. You need to have a face of PlayStation, and as of right now, We don't want
Jim Ryan.
We don't want Jim Ryan as the face of PlayStation. And just because you're the boss doesn't mean you need to be the person to talk to us. You need to hire someone that can communicate with us when they do live streams or press events. Because as of right now, you're not doing a good job, and you say some stupid shit. So we don't want you, Jim Ryan. We don't want you to talk. We just want you to make sure we get some good games and don't fuck up and don't copy Xbox and putting all your games on PC. That's what the majority of the PlayStation community doesn't want. We don't want to take L's, whether it's in social media or just feeling like your system does not have value by you trying to go day and date with some of the popular games at PlayStation. Or even,
I like his lazy eye though.
I don't like that. That was very offensive.
It's kind of like RPG-ish.
No.
Okay.
No, it wasn't. No, it was offensive to me and everything we stand for here at the League.
Oh.
So
Man, let me have a Skyrim creature.
it's about 4:30, so we might get up out of here in the next 30 minutes, and so I can relax and shit and eat before I deal with this PC fanboy for the debate tonight at 8 o'clock.
Are you debating this time?
You know what? I almost forgot. Nate Dogg. Yeah.
Alright.
Great.
It'll be a lot of fun.
I'm gonna say, by the way, again, the few things that we can kind of like. I mean, what other topics have you got, Jay? Is there any other topics, or is that pretty much?
Oh, did we talk about who got the pre-orders?
Go ahead. Go for it.
Okay.
Well, for it, yeah.
I mean, I haven't got the pre-order because I ain't got the money, so that's me out. So go ahead.
I got 10 pre-orders.
I got 2. Anybody in the chat want to buy one for $24,000?
Fuck you, bro. I got one. I got the digital. I wanted the physical.
I don't think it does. No, I don't think it does.
That's all I wanted. I wanted the physical, but I couldn't get it.
I got the physical thanks to Yellow, man. That was the last bundle they had that I copped on that website.
You mean you talking about a bundle? I heard y'all talking about a bundle. What do you mean?
Yeah, he gave me a link for this and online. They had a bundle for $709, so it comes with Ultimate Edition, Miles Morales, Demon's Souls, and extra controller.
Okay, that's cool. You suck though.
Okay. Now, obviously, Yellow's got one. I know that. So
yeah.
Is that it?
I think we talked with Flip maybe yesterday.
Yeah.
He got 2, didn't he?
I think he got 3.
Agla got his. There you go.
He got 3. I think he got 1 digital and 2 physicals for 6 humor.
Yeah.
I figure now I'll keep the physical.
Oh yeah.
I never thought I would get her for that good of a price.
So Sam, since you came in here late, I wanted to ask you a question. Tuesday, what do you think the pre-orders are going to be like? Do you think Sony is going to try to blindside Microsoft saying that our official pre-order numbers were false? We just want to give you a taste of how hyped this shit is. We're going to release the real pre-orders out into the wild on this date, and they announce that shit tomorrow. Or do you think they're going to do some fuck shit like they have another cinematic trailer or some shit like that tomorrow that just blows the fucking roof off the internet?
So they're going to re-announce the pre-orders or whatever?
No, I'm just saying, what do you think is going to happen tomorrow before Tuesday? Tuesday is when Xbox pre-orders go live. Like, I'm wondering if PlayStation will just do some cocky shit tomorrow, like they've been doing every Monday. Like they announce something Monday or they show something. I don't know.
I mean, it should be like what I saw Greenberg post, I actually give him credit for this, but it was the time, the retailers, everything organized. That's really all they need to do.
Yeah.
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 The only downside to that, you're letting the scalpers know everything too.
Yeah.
They won't no matter what happens. These fucking purchasing bots, whatever you call them.
I don't know how they do that. Like, what, do they have like tons of money on hand? Because a lot of these retailers, you have to pay for all the cash right then and there.
They probably just have the bot hooked up to their payment method, and that's it. They just set it up so they can automatically purchase whenever it's available.
That's so fucking... that just sucks.
I saw that 24,000. I was like, who's the fucking dumbass that's gonna buy that? 24,000?
Might be someone.
No.
Somebody gonna buy that shit.
Somebody's gonna buy that.
Someone will buy it, yeah.
Yeah,
They're not gonna
definitely.
be happy about it.
You know what?
Kids.
There are there are a few things actually to bring up actually here. I've just gone back on my Twitter about the likes. I've actually gone with some of the things. Obviously, one of the aspects was, I mean, we kind of touched on it, the PlayStation Plus collection. Obviously, the sheer amount of titles that you're getting from that is fucking astounding. And Tony Plenko put up a tweet which is in regarding to IGN's list of the games, in which basically said this illustrates Xbox's major issue: its lack of compelling first-party titles. First-party games on here, not third parties, destroy any equivalent on Xbox. MS needs to step it up in the first-party next gen, and also again, like he goes in to talk about the aspects of like. Again, this collection that for people that are getting a PS5.
The Watchman says, "Tell them Sony funded Street Fighter V and Monster Hunter World." That is pretty true, but
yes,
I don't know what they're getting out of it because the game still went multiple platform. Street Fighter V was a better deal, but it wasn't complete. Monster Hunter was a good deal for Japan because it stayed exclusive in that territory. Now, I mean, we got the alpha and the beta first on in the United States or everywhere, and we're the only people that got the alpha and the beta. And then we got the Aloy outfit for Horizon Zero Dawn, and then the Horizon Zero Dawn Frozen Wild outfit as well as the weapons and the cat skins. We got some good shit from Monster Hunter, but I still wish they were able to do some additional stuff. The game obviously sold better on PlayStation because of the history. But with Resident Evil 8, it doesn't seem like we have much to brag about in the exclusivity side. So I don't know, what they did with that. I still think about this shit. They should not have had to show Resident Evil again. And their Deathloop got a delay until like the second quarter of 2021. Like, we did not need to see that game again. We already knew it was coming out. You don't have to remind us that these games are coming out. You can remind us at another time. There's a time and a place for everything. And those games, you don't have to talk about. Like, a waste of time. Like, whoever did that fucking event, bro, I don't even think that event was worse than the reveal. And I don't know who planned this one, but they fucked up, bro. It was a horrible use of their time for the first party. They should have showed more of the first party. But yeah, if Sony's gonna throw money at these devs, they have to have something really, really exciting for the fans to brag about. Other than that, you're just wasting your fucking money. So, and it's too early to do custom consoles or limited edition consoles. It's way too early for that. So the only other thing you can start doing is locking down like betas, alphas. Pre-order DLC, I don't know, gun skins, character skins, shit like that. But still, to me, it's not enough to brag about. You have to be able to lock that fucking game down on your system without it going to any other system for at least a couple months or some shit like that. You're throwing money at them, and the way that we've been hearing about it, you should be able to lock some of these games away for a while. But no game has been locked away outside of a game like Godfall, and some of the other timed exclusives like Kenna and shit like that, and the other indie games. But yeah, I think they could do better.
Yeah, I just have a look here. So he's got, again, you've got God of War, Bloodborne, Monster Hunter World, Final Fantasy XV, which is 15, right? Fallout 4, Mortal Kombat 10, Thief's End, or Uncharted 4, Thief's End, Ratchet & Clank, Days Gone, Until Dawn, Detroit, Battlefield 1, Second Son, Arkham Knight, Last Guardian, Last of Us, Persona 5, and Resident Evil 7. That is pretty beefy to me. Like, that's a good amount of games. Again, if I was getting a PS5, I would actually download Monster Hunter World. I would try and give that a go. I would have downloaded, obviously, Resident Evil 7. I would have done Last Guardian as well, and I would have gone with Persona 5. I would have tried out a Persona game because I've never played one before. I've always been told that they're good, so yeah. That's one of the things. Apart from that, obviously, yesterday, Richard, what's that fucking guy's name again? Look, what's his name? Fuck, Richard.
From Digital Foundry.
Yeah, I forgot the name now. Richard Lip Dick, whatever the fucking name is. Was it Betterman? Betterman, I think his name is, right? Richard Betterman or something like that. Like, he was talking about his concerns about the Series S long term and short term, and also how he has been hearing more. Again, he's been hearing the dev aspects, as we all know, and again, I've been saying this for a long time, that devs, and we've been seeing it as well on Twitter, that devs are having a more easier time within development of PS5 than Series X because of the situation of basically the development of PS5 is basically the same as the PS4, but just again a bump up in specs with the SSD. So it's basically theoretically the same sort of design that they've been doing for the past 7 years, just a better spec bump, sort of aspect, which is great. Whereas Xbox have done some things differently, and it's kind of fucked a lot of devs. And they are having like split sort of out aspects of some of them are actually doing okay with the Series X, but some of them are not. Well, most of them are not, shall I say. Which again doesn't surprise me. And I saw a lot of people post up about that clip, the long-term situation for Series S, let alone the S. Yeah, there you go. The SDK changes within the Xbox to the PS5, which again, it makes a lot of sense. And hearing obviously, I think the what's the name, Dusk Golem, whatever his fucking name was, talking about Resident Evil 8 being not being able to run. Resident Evil 8 being like PS5 not being able to run Resident Evil 8 again. It makes me laugh because the guy said this prior, and then he comes back and says it again. But the thing is, like, it's for real this time. I'm not being petty on Xbox. It's real. If it was real, and this is the case of this, why are they at PlayStation? Why are they doing marketing with PlayStation if it was bad? They wouldn't be doing it if it was the case. And I saw also a lot of people talk about why the trailers of both Resident Evil, the other Resident Evil 8 trailers, why they are so janky. The reason why is because of the video format and whatever it's called, processing, the video. It's not being good. It has nothing to do with the frame rates, nothing to do with the game itself. It's to do with the processing of that video. It's crap. I don't know what they're using, but it's not good. And yeah. And just to go off of that, by the way, I do find it funny that, again, you brought this to my attention, Jay, yesterday, that Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition is available on the PS5 X Series X. And then it mentions, like it said underneath, ray tracing features will be available upon release on the PS5 version, and will be added to the Series X version in a downloadable patch post-release. That's very interesting to see, because we've heard that isn't the first game where they're like, oh yeah, we're going to add in ray tracing afterwards. So, yeah. I'm sorry,
Yeah, that makes sense, though. I saw some people complaining about the Ultimate Edition, and, like, basically the difference between a remastered with Spiderman. Did you see that?
The remaster?
Yeah, like, people were trying to basically get clarification on that. I don't know if they released something, like, telling the specific differences.
Oh, shit. What the fuck? I don't know. I mean, I'm wanting them to come out and say, hey, guys, listen, we are going to be giving you a free patch update. I think they really should. Because, I mean, the fact that Cyberpunk is going to be doing it next year with the big an upgrade, I'm like, why the fuck can you guys not do it?
Mm-hmm.
It makes zero sense. Especially for people that actually spent money on the collector's edition, that spent money on the special edition, maybe the bundle or the pro or the DLC. You're telling people again, how much is it for the Ultimate Edition?
The Ultimate Edition is $69.99.
All right. I don't know. Actually, I might have to. I don't know. So it's $70 for both two games.
That's not bad.
Yeah, and you obviously get.
Yeah, the first game is remastered too.
Yeah, so you get better textures, ray tracing, all the works instead of just frame rate resolution bump.
And you get the DLC as well. That's not actually. I don't know, man. That's not actually a bad deal, but at the same time, again, it goes back to they should really give you a free update or free upgrade. It's the sort of thing, man. They need to come out and talk about the legacy or boost mode situation because they have not talked about that. They need.
Yeah, they need to. I agree.
I don't know what's going on.
They really need to talk about that.
I don't know, man. I mean, apart from that, man, I mean, yeah, I mean, what do we have? We had Cyberpunk, we had the event, pre-orders, we had, obviously, again, obviously, PAX is still going on, but, like, the other, that sit down there, which was interesting.
And Game of the Year candidate Sackboy also.
What?
What?
Sackboy?
$59.99 classic title.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like it's one of these things where I said this yesterday. I think it's just one of those things at the beginning of every generation where there's always that fucking bullshit that goes around. Like, obviously, with this generation, it was more to do with Xbox. Like, with the whole, like, why do we have to spend an additional $100 to get this fucking stupid-ass camera? Why do we have to sign in online? Why can we not do used games? And blah, 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 blah. And that only lasted for, like, a few months before, literally, it was just, like, non-existent. Like, it was like, okay, let's move on to, like, what's important, the games that are going to be on the Xbox One, you know, and the PS4, which we all know how that fucking went, this generation. But, yeah, like, I feel like this is the same thing. Like, it's just bullshit at the beginning of the generation that will be fizzled out within a few months. Or even, it's already fizzled out. Like, I'm not seeing a lot of people talk about bitching about the pre-orders now, because obviously they apologize. I'm not seeing much people talk about the cross-gen situation, because they're starting to wrap their heads around the aspect that maybe it's not going to be as bad. I mean, again, based on when we saw Halo Infinite, I could understand it, because, like, that game looked like absolute fucking garbage. And it's like, oh, but it's a cross-gen game. But when you look at Spiderman Miles Morales and Demon's Souls and, like, even Horizon when it was shown in June, like, do you have that same mentality of thinking, fuck, this game's got held back? Hell the fucking no. So it's like, it's completely different methods. You know, there was no reasoning behind that saying, oh yeah, it's been held back. And we all know that, we all know that these studios are going to slowly progress over the years with their games. Like, looking back, whenever, we're 7 years in the future, you're going to look at Miles Morales, and then you're going to look at, like, Spider-Man 2 or Resistance or whatever the fuck game they're making. And you're like, damn, they've stepped up majorly. Whereas, you wouldn't even fucking think about the cross-gen situation. But yeah. No. I'm just going to have a look. I'm just writing up my phone.
What do you guys think is going to be the PS Plus game we're going to get when the console launches?
Horizon Zero Dawn.
I mean, are we going to get... we're
not going to get another Resto Gun type of thing?
No, I think we would get Horizon because among the PlayStation Plus collection, I did not see Horizon Zero Dawn on the list, and I don't remember seeing it, and I think it should have been on the list.
What's that?
Isn't that just for the list of the games that have been on the Plus over the years?
No, that's a list of the games that are going to be on the Plus when you buy the PS5.
Alright, but I'm saying that... Okay, yeah.
Some of those games have been on the list, but some of them, like once you remember when you get a game on a list, right? You have like a whole month to download it. Well, they're saying that if you get the PS5 and you have PlayStation Plus, you can download it and play all those games as much as you want.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But do we actually think we're going to? I mean, with that lineup of games, do we actually think we're going to get any? Do you actually think you're going to get some games on that?
I mean, they could. Like I said, you made your money back. This is what you two said. Both of you two said this shit. You already made your money from Horizon, right? And then you also put it on PC. So what's the point of not giving that away for PlayStation Plus? So I think you could just throw that at people.
That is a bit of an interesting one though, that they actually haven't put that in. I mean, actually, you're not wrong about that. They actually they left that out.
Yeah.
Like that was.
And they left that shit out for a reason, bro. They're probably gonna try to bundle that shit with Horizon.
They did say that is the collection that was defining. That was the collection that is defining this generation. Yet you leave out Horizon. That's weird.
Yep. I want to know what the deal is. We're gonna trust me. I guarantee you by the end of this fucking year, we're gonna find out a lot of shit
That it comes with your PS5 day of launch.
Doing Tsushima as PS Plus titles.
What you say?
Like, what? I know this is not going to happen, but what if they put Last of Us 2 and Tsushima as PS
Me too. Yeah.
As a what title?
As a PS Plus title.
I would love that, but I feel it's too early for both. I mean, they still can make money as long as they come out and have. Well, how about this? As long as they start allowing, hopefully from this week on, developers to start talking about enhancements. What enhancements to expect? If you can start doing that shit, I think every developer would be alright. Oh, when you play Ghost of Tsushima, this is going to be enhanced. You can play at 60 frames. When you play Last of Us, you can play 60 frames. Like, just give it to the developers to have their individual updates on their social media websites, Twitter, I don't know, whatever their official website is, YouTube.
Yeah.
Just let them say, hey, we know you've been asking about this. This is what's going to be enhanced. Unless you're unless you got one big ass state of play and you're gonna start doing a montage of all the games that are gonna be enhanced and have the resolution and the frame rates in the top or the lower hand corner, which I wouldn't mind. But it's 100 fucking games, bro. Like, that's gonna be a lot. I don't know how you gonna break that information down. Obviously, you can break it down to us on a Monday morning and have an article posted.
Oh shit.
What happened? You dropped the popcorn?
No, I just saw Cowboys won by 1 point. What the fuck?
What?
Damn,
they must have been praying to the
Yo,
fucking...
Smite must be pissed.
Yeah, he's probably pissed. I can see he's pissed right now.
Fuck, my bad, bro. Damn, that's a hard pill. Whoa, my god, they were losing like 20-0. Oh my god. Damn.
The Eagles are playing them?
No, they weren't. No,
Oh,
it was Arizona, man. Yeah, man, but... Yeah, I mean, again, I mean, obviously this is only for the PS5, this collection, which I can understand why they're doing it, you know, but yeah, they should really put in Horizon. I'm not gonna lie, they should have put that in over. I would say maybe Batman. I think they should have took out Batman and put Horizon. Yeah, that's weird.
Again, this is what I want to know about the Horizon thing. If you put that in there, right, then you kind of, again, you're giving the PC fans that you already gave the game to a reason not to buy the game on PC, because if you buy a PS5, you can plus and you can play that game as well as all these other games that obviously the PC community have missed out on. If the PC fans want to come to consoles, they have one of the biggest fucking severance packages ever. They have this package of PlayStation Plus collection games. All of these games they've been begging for, most of them are already, like some of the multipliers are already on there, but you get all of these games and you get online play with any of these games that support that feature. I would not look anywhere else. Like, a lot of people that are coming to PlayStation for the first time, whether they're coming from Xbox or PC, bro, you don't even need to buy any of the launch titles. You don't have to. Just buy the PS5 and buy PlayStation Plus. You also, and this is another big thing people should remember, you're also getting Astrobot with the PS5. So if you're coming to the PlayStation for the first time in a generation or two, and you missed out on the PS4 generation, you get a lot of shit to play, man. And they're giving that shit to you. A lot of people don't think about that. Obviously, most of these games did not sell over 100 million or even 50 million copies on the PS4 alone. So there's tons of people that still haven't played these games.
That's true, Jay. With Astrobot, their lives will now be complete.
Shut up. I'm just saying, it's a little extra. It's another game in the feather that's free that you get to play. So
yeah, I mean, like we like when it comes to Astrobot, like, you know, the what's it called again? The playroom, whatever it's called, or, yeah, the rescue bot one, whatever it's called, man. That game, that actually was like over a 90 Metacritic, and everyone's like, "What the fuck?" Like, that wasn't a terrible game.
You better respect VR, nigga.
And Dreams. Remember, Dreams was over a 90 for a very, very long time.
Yeah, for like a day.
Shut up. Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
No, it wasn't. It was a 90 over a 90 for 2 days to be exact. You know.
Went down the fucking shell.
No, actually, it went down to Horizon Zero Dawn status, which was stuck at an 89. Both of them.
Yeah, Horizon.
Yeah, I mean, Horizon could definitely be a PlayStation Plus title, but if they still feel that they can make money on PC, maybe they won't do that, because it will fuck up their whole plan. However, their whole plan didn't need Horizon, because if you were going to show off the PlayStation Plus collection the whole time, and let's say Horizon never went to PC, and then Horizon was the game also included in the PlayStation Plus collection, that would be a huge value package for anyone coming to the PlayStation ecosystem for the first time in a generation. Like, you know how amazing that is? That's a lot of fucking games, bro.
Yeah, man. When I first saw that, I mean, obviously, it wasn't like their own little Game Pass model, but it was something like along the aspect, the cusps of what they would kind of do for a Game Pass model.
Do you think this was like a last-minute decision?
Hmm?
Do you think this little PlayStation Plus collection, do you think this was always planned, or was this a retaliation to what they were planning to do with Game Pass this year?
I think it was to do with Game Pass again. The thing was, throughout this whole year, we've seen it, right?
Yeah, that's all they had was Game Pass. Yeah,
touting fucking Game Pass for so fucking long, where the lead marketing aspect for their next gen console is not the Series X. It is not the fucking Series S. It is literally Game Pass to a fucking T. Like, you know, it's... I don't see people go, oh my god, like, fucking Series X and Series S. There's always, like, in the back of it, like, oh yeah, Game Pass. Like, okay, cool. Like, that's the main thing. That or xCloud. And it's like, I don't care. You know, cool, great, whatever. But no, like, I've heard them market that more than the Series X and S. And that's the thing they're going out to sell. But obviously, it's, again, I can understand it because it's bundled with the console. But, you know, why can you not just talk about them both? No, put them both together, like, you know, within one thing. Nope, we're not going to do that. We're, you know, because Game Pass needs its own little thing. Like, okay, go on, no problem. Fine, great. You know, it's, I don't know, but it was them retaliating. Yes, they
I
clearly
believe it was
well,
a
fuck
retaliation.
this, we're going to retaliate to it.
And I'm gonna be honest, because certain games had to leave Game Pass, and we talked about this, like Red Dead Redemption 2 had to leave at September 7th. And a few other games have left. I don't know if Monster Hunter is still on there, but I know Resident Evil got added to PlayStation Now. It got added to Game Pass, but guess what? Resident Evil is also on the PlayStation Plus, and it was also added to PlayStation Now. I mean, I talked about this maybe 2 weeks ago on one of the live streams, and I was showing off PlayStation Now. PlayStation Now is a better value by itself than Game Pass. And when you start to have PlayStation Plus moving in that same direction with a collection of fucking older games that will be enhanced, that's really, really impressive. That's really impressive. You couldn't beat PlayStation Now. We know you really couldn't beat PlayStation Plus because you had to copy off of the idea when PlayStation was doing it last generation. So there's way more value in owning a PlayStation just in the services alone, not to mention the individual games.
I do wonder what they're going to do with that, though, because I mean, when I saw the collection, my mind instantly went to the future of what they think of PlayStation Plus to be, as well as PS Now, because I still am under, I think they are definitely going to do this, where they're just going to combine the whole situation as one collective thing. And I don't know, because during the week I saw, what's his name, Hip Hop Gamer, kind of go on like a little tandem about the confirmation of not having PS1, PS2, PS3 games, you know, back compatible.
Wait. What did he say? Because he was the one touting that shit. Because I knew he was wrong. I knew he was wrong, and I told a lot of people he was wrong. But he believed it so much that at a point I actually believed it. So I wanted to know what was his response to a rumor that he put out there.
Let me grab it. I'm just
Yeah, go catch that shit, bro.
I think he swears it's still coming, pretty much.
Yeah, okay, he can do whatever he needs to do, but he needs to stop lying, bro.
Alright, here we go, I found it. So he goes in a tweet. So I'm seeing Mr. Ryan confirm the no backwards compatibility for the PS1, PS2, PS3. Okay, then hopefully Wednesday, September 30th, I can show y'all something that was shown to me regarding the new PS Now on PS5 and how it works with all PlayStation generations, including download and disc. Let's go.
Okay, hold on. Why would it be download and disc? PlayStation Now is not like
I don't. This is the thing, right? When he says PS Now, I'm with him on this because again, that's how I expect them to do. If they want to do it, that's where they will go with it.
Okay, so look, we have a pattern. Our pattern is just this past week on Wednesday, we got the event. The Wednesday before that was the 25th anniversary. The 30th is also on a Wednesday. So if what he's saying is true, we would have we would have we'll have 2 Wednesdays this month with an event, which would be a pattern, and I would believe that something is happening on the last day of September. I would believe that. But I don't know if it's going to be what he said. The way he made it seem, and I got to get, hold on, before you talk. I got to give him credit because he never really said it was going to be hardware-based backwards compatibility. I think he always alluded to it was going to be PlayStation Now style backwards compatibility, which you and Jody have talked about with me indirectly with me for a couple months now. That will be their solution for backwards compatibility, which I believe it works perfectly. I mean, they can move up the streaming time, the loading time for the PS5. I mean, it'll work.
That's the only way I can see them doing it. Like, again, and the thing is, I mean, my stance now, I want to play PS1, PS2, PS3 games. It's like, I can understand the PS3 situation of it. But when it comes to PS2, PS1, I'm sorry, but I do not see anybody wanting to go back to fucking PS1 or PS2.
I don't see anybody wanting to do it, but if they can do it without a hassle, then I see them adding those games to the library.
Yeah.
If they can upload those games to the new PlayStation Now without any hassle, knowing that they're going to be smaller in memory, think about that. PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 games are going to be smaller in memory. The biggest hurdle is PlayStation 3. If they could get over the hurdle of PlayStation 3, we're fucking good. Now, if they was to say, hey, we got PlayStation Vita titles, we got PlayStation Portable titles, then they're on a whole nother level than Xbox at that point in time. And because it will be upgraded for PlayStation 5, I would not mind for that game library to be updated for the PC version, except for the exception of no downloading those games, obviously, because you don't want them to pirate that shit and not have a reason to buy the new system. So obviously upgrade the library on PC, but again, like it was this generation, we have the exclusivity feature of downloading these games to our hard drive and continue to play them whenever we want. That will be amazing. That will be some big, heavy-hitting news. Okay, well, we got Wednesday the 30th as a prediction from Hip Hop Gamer. Knowing that Sony had a pattern every other Monday of dropping some sort of advertisement or something, maybe they'll do something tomorrow. They are actually going to have to say something or do something tomorrow. They're not going to just go walk into fucking Tuesday and allow Xbox to brag about their pre-order shit again. Like, they've made a response to Xbox again when it came to the pre-order, so I know they're doing something tomorrow. I just have no idea what it could be. It could be anything.
I just saw something, and again, I don't really want to. It's not. I'll bring it up anyway. Fuck it. It's this Godus Golem guy. I thought I'd grab.
Damn it!
No, I went onto my trending. I saw this shit. He is talking about how Capcom apparently have announced a 2-hour presentation dedicated to Resident Evil 8 on the 27th. First hour will be dedicated to the game franchise. Second half to be an open discussion forum. They go into detail on the title. Will be in Japanese broadcasted. And then says, for the record, the trailer and such will pop up before this date. Capcom has another event for Monster Hunter and RE8 on the 25th. Just this is a specific long form. This is a specific long form RE8 event, and then basically talks about also the Devil May Cry 5 special edition and some other things. And he's got apparently it looks like a screen grab of the schedule. I have no clue. Yeah, take that as you will. Don't know, but yes.
Is he credible? Like, who is this guy, by the way? I hear his name a lot.
Again, he's the thing is, he technically, theoretically did leak Village in the sense of what was going to be in, like, werewolves, vampires, shit like that. So people have gone off of that situation where, oh, you're right. And it's like, okay. But then again, the problem is when he said that, there was already rumors that were floating around of that. Yeah. Which is like, who do you know is going to, who's the one that came out first? Him or somebody else? I have no fucking clue. When it comes down to, again, like I said, the RE8 situation of it's not running well on the PS5, if that's the case, why are they doing marketing with PlayStation if it's not running well? Why were they developing Resident Evil 8 on the PS5 first before they went on to the Series X? He hasn't answered those questions. He has not answered these questions, and this guy is, again, the only time where I see him talk about shit, funny enough, is when it's Capcom. I do not see him talking about fucking anything else regarding any other fucking studio or publisher or whatnot.
So do you think he's an ex-developer or something?
Huh?
Do you think he used to work for Capcom? Like,
fuck no.
He's just a regular guy.
Huh?
Is he just a regular guy?
I don't know. Maybe he's a part of the industry or was a part of it, wherever it is, but I don't think he was a fucking Capcom person, no.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, man, if the Xbox fans want to continue to take L's and listen to this guy, they can do that. I mean, they already look silly. I really haven't saw a lot of resistance from these guys. I mean, of course, they're joking about the pre-orders, but you can't really make much jokes about it. It doesn't matter if people were in single file line or they honored the fucking day of Thursday when the pre-orders would open. It still was going to look messy because it's a system in high demand. People want to play the PS5. They want to own that. They want those games. It's going to look messy, whether they came out at the right time or they came out at the wrong time. It was still going to get gobbled up. It was going to sell quick as fuck. It was going to look fucking weird.
So, correct the Brood, how do they have the nerve to talk shit about anything?
That's what I'm saying. Also, you have the RTX 3080 that sold out in record time as well because of scalpers and shit. Yeah. I think people forget that happened this week as well. And I don't know how people forgot that. So, just think before you guys talk, but, you never do. So, whatever happens this week, remember, it's all on you. You guys talked all that shit. And I hope you guys keep talking shit. Huh?
I'm wondering if the scalpers will actually buy all those consoles, or if they will literally be hesitant to buy those over. Like, for instance, how you mentioned about PS5 maybe dropping more pre-orders. I do wonder if the scalpers will go for PS5 consoles over Xbox Series X. So I think they would.
Hell yeah.
Because they'll be more sellable than Xbox Series X. Yeah.
So I saw your best friend Kid Smooth just say every third party game in PlayStation Plus collection is on Game Pass.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, well, what about God of War, Bloodborne, Uncharted 4, Ratchet & Clank, Days Gone, Until Dawn, Detroit Become Human, Infamous Second Son, Last Guardian, The Last of Us Remastered, Persona 5. Yeah, the majority of the collection is exclusive.
No, you can't say anything about that, literally.
Fucking idiot, bro.
Fucking idiot. don't even fucking bother.
Fucking
The
dumbass.
guy, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna be blunt with that this idiot, right? It's funny to see him talk about how Xbox is a second-class citizen, all that shit. That talk about how Xbox needs to treat their fans better and this and that, but then has the audacity and time to do that shit. Like, pick the fucking side, bro. Pick the fucking side and kind of concentrate. Because the way I see it, right, it's funny how, you know, when their fan base bitches about why you're not getting Flight Simulator, why are you treating Xbox fans as second-class citizens and all that shit, and Xbox do not talk back to you. But then when PlayStation fans get a hissy fit over pre-orders, PlayStation actually replied, which again, I'm going to say, I was very fucking shocked to see them do that. And so brought it to my attention yesterday, they haven't done this since the infamous hack situation on the PS3.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if PlayStation fans are vocal enough, PlayStation listen. Mm-hmm. Xbox, on the other hand, they turn a blind eye and say, "Fuck it, we're good." I don't know if it's because the fan base of Xbox is not saying like fucking small, but it's not as big. I have no clue. I really don't. That might be me talking shit, but at this point, I might believe it because it's like they don't turn around. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, shit. Like, fucking what was it called again? Like, you had fat fuck Greenberg and May apologize to family. Saying how, I apologize for exceeding your expectations. But then in the July event, you did the exact same thing, hyping up that show for a week, and it was dog shit. And again, do you want to apologize for that? No, of course you don't, because Craig the Brute was a really good meme. Fantastic. And then you go on this tandem of, hey, fuck it. Let's get these little PR jabs about pre-orders, about fucking, messaging and this shit. It's like, yeah, because you need that. You need as many little jabs as you can fucking get. And the problem is with them is that they're not doing jack. Like I said, these sort of little jabs that they're taking at PlayStation are very minute things that will eventually just be like, what happened? Oh, nothing happened last week. Yeah, it was fine.
Exactly. They don't understand that every little shot they make gets fucking outdone by whatever PlayStation announces.
It gets swept under the rug.
Exactly.
It's like, I don't know. It's like a skinny white kid punching a fat kid in the stomach. It's like, did that hurt? No. What?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Exactly. Yeah. Nothing they do is gonna hurt PlayStation. No lie, no rumor.
Maybe it's like a buff.
PlayStation's like the Blob.
PlayStation is like the Blob from X-Men.
It's either that or like for instance, a skinny white dude going against fucking Mike Tyson punched him in the fucking stomach. Did that hurt? No, it fucking didn't. It knocks him out. Like, did that hurt?
Yeah, that's a good analogy, Adam. That's a good one. Counter punching, what?
Jamar said he wants more weirdos. I support that, Jamar.
You said what? What did you say? You didn't say that.
Interesting observation, Jamar.
Okay, guys. Look, it is already past 5. I need to get mentally ready for this bullshit I gotta deal with at 8. If this motherfucker isn't ready at 8, and I'm talking about ready or ready a little bit before 8, I'm gonna cancel that whole shit, and he's not getting a debate. And I'll move on to the next guy whenever we can schedule that next debate.
How many of these idiots do you have lined up?
I'm gonna talk to about 1 or 2 more after this guy, but if this guy gets a debate, then maybe some others will feel, oh, I'm confident in it, let me go up against him, and I'm gonna let you, I'm gonna let them know, oh shit, that's right, I gotta go put that last debate in the fucking playlist. I'm gonna send them to my playlist of all the other fucking idiots I had to debate. Because they seem to believe I haven't debated anybody except for them every time they get in a debate with me. They don't know that their logic has been used multiple times because they all get their logic from one source, and that's from Rags, Fratanga, or anybody else like Top Hats, Champagne, Leafy, any of those weirdos. And it's just fucking pathetic. But I want to thank everybody that's been here with us. I know, again, Next Gen, I think he went live before us or at the same exact time as us. So some of the viewers didn't show up today. But for the ones that did show up, I am grateful for you guys. Remember, I am still running a promotion for members on this channel. Everybody gets one logo. If you're subscribed to this channel, after that, you would have to be a member in order to get unlimited logos or shit like that. So you can click the members, whatever. You can click the join button underneath the video to find out about the tiers. You can obviously pick the cheapest one. We tried to make it 50 cents, but YouTube wouldn't allow us. I think it's like $1 or $1.99. So other than that, let us know. We got all the links here. I think I might hang out on Twitch real quick. I was playing Avengers this morning online with some other people, and then I played a little bit of Call of Duty, so I might go back to Avengers. So I want to send you guys that link. So I'm going over to Twitch. My Twitch name is JaytechTV HD. The merchandise came in, so I can verify that it is legit. I think it took about 2 weeks to get to my house because I didn't pay for, you know.
Bro, who said second-class citizen?
Who?
Is that an executive that said that?
I think he said Kismo said that. Here's the merchandise page right here. If anybody is still blocked on Twitter, please get in contact with me. I've been going down people's Twitter lists for the last couple days. I'm blocking shit tons of people, even people that are just fucking evil in nature. If you get blocked again, whoever you are, you deserve it. Other than that, I will just start muting people. If you go out of your way to harass me on Twitter, then you will end up getting blocked. Okay, so if you don't say anything online that you wouldn't say to somebody's face. Okay, so just think of somebody else and be respectful, and just imagine that person, you know, right in front of you. Would you say that shit to that person? A lot of the trolls and weirdos that harass me would never fucking say that shit to my face. But behind the privacy of the computer screen or your cell phone screen, you feel confident enough to say that stupid shit. Oh, you guys are so lucky. You really are. There's no bullies these days. You know, no bullies. No bullies. Wish there were. So, I think I gave you the link to the merchandise. I'm going to post that link again because Sam had a problem with a troll just now. I'm going to post the link to my Twitch page. We're going to have our Raw talk over there. We're going to just talk about other shit. And actually, I'm going to watch my fucking Demon Souls comparison over there. So if you want to watch the Demon Souls comparison with the PC emulator versus the PS4, we'll be watching it over there right after this show. We're going to be over on Twitch, JaytechTV HD. Join over, follow me over there, and you know, if you don't want to do any of that, I got one more link for you. Again, you can click all my links and get all these links, but I want to help you guys out. So I'm going to send the last link is taking you to the Discord server for the PlayStation Legion of Gamers. And we talk about gaming there. We will share pictures and GIFs and memes and, you know, different video clips and stuff. So it's